dermatologist. With a face like stone, he said we don't negotiate.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
New this season on the Bob and Tom Television Network.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's the biggest set of jugs I've ever seen.
It's Shirtless Girl.
Posing as a topless dancer, showing off her pecs. No one knows her secret till she takes off her specs. She's Shirtless Girl.
Shirtless Girl.
With her special powers, she gives the bad guys fits. She don't use no gun, she stops them with her tits. She's Shirtless Girl.
Shirtless Girl.
Working in the chemistry lab one day, sophomore year, nothing seemed amiss. But that night, an amazing transformation took place. And the next morning, young Debbie Yabo woke to find...
My God, I'm huge. I must dedicate these to fighting evil.
Little did Debbie know that years before, on the planet Lactoid, a planet whose gravity was causing it to sag dangerously toward the sun, her father, Major Yabo, and Mother Teton sent their infant daughter, Areola, rocketing through the Milky Way to Earth, knowing one day she'd become Shirtless Girl, keeping the city of Metropolis safe.
Okay, nobody move. Hand over all the money.
It's Shirtless Girl.
Not so fast, bad guy.
Oh, yeah, like some dame is gonna...
Get a load of these.
Huh? Oh, I can't run away. Hell, I can't even walk.
Thanks, Shirtless Girl.
You're welcome, citizens. Don't touch those.
Sorry.
Along with her fellow superheroines, Wonder Bra Woman, Bikini Spider Woman, The Flash, and the Green Horny, Shirtless Girl formed the Legion of Super Hooters.
Look, it's the tat signal. Some boob must need help. I better call my teenage bosom buddy A-Cup and head to the wet cage. I know. I'll use the Hooter Scooter.
And once again, Shirtless Girl, you've kept Metropolis safe. Warm and snug and soft, bouncy. Once again, defeating your archenemy, the Jiggler. We are grateful. Thanks, Shirtless Girl. Yay!
You're welcome, citizens. Don't touch those.
Sorry.
Come again next week for another titillating adventure of Shirtless Girl.
I'm Shirtless Girl.
Shirtless Girl.
Shirtless Girl, only on the Bob and Tom Television Network.
Good old Shirtless Girl in honor of Deadpool and Wolverine. Sneaks. Is that what they say? Sneak previews. They call them sneaks. Oh, yeah. Or tonight and then tomorrow. It's a movie. Oh, it's another superhero movie.
And theaters today.
I hate them. Hey, it's the Bob and Tom Show. We paid the ransom. Spanish authorities cooperated, and Kristi Lee returns.
I'm glad to be back.
Okay. She's at the Silac News
Boy,
Desk.
I really relate to your Barcelona. And,
Oh, yeah. The sights, the sounds, the smells.
The graffiti everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just a lovely place.
It's haphazard. There's Pat Godwin in the room with us.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
Ace Cosby's here. I'm Chick McGee, and Jeff Oskey started the show by almost falling out of his chair.
That's right. And I've decided I don't like my name anymore. I have come up with a morning radio name.
Oh.
I would like for you to refer to me for the rest of the morning as Cash Daily.
Cash daily.
Cash daily.
You got it, Cash. All right.
No problem.
We give you cash daily.
That's right.
There was a guy in Cincinnati who sold furniture when I was a little baby DJ. I want to say, somebody will know this. His name was Cash Ambergy, and I think he sold furniture.
Chris is shaking his head, yes.
Or maybe used cars. Did he sell furniture, Chris?
No.
Yes, he did, Easy, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
He said, you save cash with cash.
I like it.
Cash Ambergy. Yeah, he was something, too. He was one of those guys that had those interesting commercials, and they were more famous than what he was selling.
Ah, yes.
And you know what they're selling in Paris?
A load of hooey?
And the Olympics. That's right, Josh. Yes. The opening ceremony for, now get a load of this, the opening ceremony for the Olympics, and Kristi will know this because she's suffering almost debilitating from jet lag.
19-hour travel day yesterday.
Wow. Yesterday. Ooh.
Yeah.
In Paris right now, it's noon.
Sure.
Yeah, they're 6 hours ahead of us, Josh.
That doesn't make any sense.
You see how that works?
I'm skeptical.
See, unlike some people, because the Earth is flat, the time zones are really spread out.
Exactly.
6 hours away. Anyway, the Paris Olympics opening ceremonies set for tomorrow it'll start at 1:30 Eastern Daylight our time, or as Tom would say, Eastern Daylight Time. And they're going to be coming in. The 10,500 athletes will come in on more than 90 boats on the Seine River.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Increasing chances for an E. coli outbreak. That's right.
You think the athletes in the opening ceremony are going to just drop one on the way in?
You know they're going to be hanging off the boat and hanging their hands in the water and just floating along, right? You know.
Well, they got to line up. They got to be there for hours waiting.
And some will be nervous.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. The ceremony airs on NBC and streams on Peacock tomorrow live at 1:30 our time. And then there will be a primetime presentation at 7:30 our time.
All right.
A nice package with probably Peyton Manning and
nice edited piece.
All those guys that talk about the Olympics and such.
All right.
And you can watch Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg. I think they return to Peacock, and it should be really something, Josh.
That'll be loud.
Snoop Dogg, isn't Snoop Dogg one of the final torchbearers?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's bringing it in. He's got to light a joint off of it, doesn't he?
He says he's going to be on his best behavior, too.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's what he says, anyway.
He doesn't want to cause an international incident?
No.
And speaking of international incidents, did you cause any over there? Where did you go? Paris? And
no, we started in Barcelona and then got on a cruise ship and went on around the coast a little bit and was dropped off in Rome. Tuesday, while you guys were on the air, I was about to die of heat exhaustion in the basement of the Colosseum. Now I know how the gladiators must have felt. There were no lions around me yet, but I felt
Excuse me. Is there a basement in the Coliseum?
They call it the underground.
What's it like?
It's very impressive, though. I mean, you really get a feel when you see the movie Gladiator now. You have a whole new respect for what they got to do. And 20,000 steps and 99-degree weather, though, is not a good time.
20,000 steps.
Well, throughout the whole day, we did the Coliseum in the morning and then the Vatican Museum in the evening.
You counted your steps with you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought you meant like stairs going. I was like, that's way underground.
There's 100 steps if you're on just from the ground floor up to the top tier that still exists.
Where the emperors would be?
The emperors, yes. I have a picture of the marble area where the emperors sat.
Oh. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yes.
Boy, they really called the shots. Oof. Can you imagine working for someone like that who really had total control?
Yeah, can you imagine?
Total shots, thumbs up, thumbs down, your liver died.
He even gives us emperor-like hand signals.
Oh, yeah. Cod, thumbs
the
down.
slicing of the throat.
Throws us to the lions every day.
The scissors.
The old scissors. That means shut up.
One of the first things I've learned in Catalonia, apparently they have this, I sent you guys a picture of the farmer who is shatting, if you will.
Shatting?
Yes. He's
out of doors?
I thought I sent you the picture. There's a big statue in this whole store full of figurines, which, oh my God, if I could get one made of Tom, it would be great to give him as a Christmas gift. But it's a pose where they're kind of hunkered down in a squat, and there's that traditional poop
coil mounds type thing. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, like a soft
Right.
serve.
I'll send Chris the picture so I can put it up on the internet. But it's they have almost every single person you can think of: the Queen, the presidents, the famous figures like Taylor Swift.
Going to the bathroom.
All in that pose?
Yes, because apparently for the Catalonia farmers, that's a way that they would fertilize their fields.
I see.
And this is a good luck thing.
I'd always
to
heard
the folks
that human
there.
feces would not fertilize.
That's what I'd
crops,
always
is
heard.
what I've always heard.
Oh, it'll fertilize it. It'll just get you sick.
Yeah. But the figurines were classic. I mean, it was just, I don't know who. Apparently, they have no licensing laws in Spain.
You know, they have kind of sort of the same, but not at all. They have, I think they're Catholic candles, I think, in Austin.
Oh, yes.
With Willie Nelson on the side.
Oh,
of them,
yeah.
and Eddie Vedder and
The tall cylinder
cylinder
ones.
candles. Yeah, those are kind of interesting. They're not crapping, but boy, that would be something if we could get a hold of that for Christmas.
Wouldn't
for
it be
Tom.
great? I'm going to try to figure that out.
That would be absolutely amazing. We're going to talk a lot about the Olympics today with the opening ceremony starting, what do we got here, 24, 30 hours from now, give or take. The athletes are going to get custom condoms.
They're gonna what?
And they're going to
What are they going to do?
They're going to
top-notch protection for with their condoms. And there was a gymnast yesterday went viral, jumping up and down on his cardboard bed in his room, saying, "These are pretty solid. I think I could get some stuff done on these." And I think he means the old.
Really? Those male gymnasts.
Oh, yeah. And Kristi, we talked about this while you were gone. Evidently, most of the athletes are bringing their own air conditioning units and their own beds. They've had it.
Really?
Portugal, I know for sure, announced that their athletes, the attending athletes, are going to bring their own beds.
Okay.
It's like moving in training camp in the NFL. You bring your big TV and your bed and your women you're going to sleep with. And,
sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be crazy. I can't imagine being in Paris right now.
And your Xboxes and all sorts. You didn't cause any international incident.
Oh, no. I laid low.
And you didn't get squirt gunned? No injuries, no accidents?
Did you see someone get squirt gunned? It was all done.
It was a very small protest, but boy, did it spark a flame.
Yeah.
People talked about it the whole time. We were only in Barcelona a couple of days. So.
Well, nothing much happened while you were gone.
Really?
Other than presidential candidate almost got shot. But other than that, well, he did get shot, but it proved just his ear. But, yeah, other than that,
everything else is okay.
The other guy dropped out. But other than that...
Not much has been going on, really. You didn't miss much.
Been, pretty much standard.
Yeah. Everything okay around here?
Same old.
No one got shot here yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, that's right. You know why? Because we have Simply Safe, the design-it-yourself, do-it-yourself home security system. You're picturing a break-in in your home in the dark of night with a man dressed all in black like a cat burglar. Au contraire. The FBI says most break-ins, and they should know, happen during broad daylight and spike during the summer because there's more daylight and homes sit unattended longer. That's why I recommend Simply Safe Home Security, the only security company I trust to protect my compound. Fast Protect monitoring from Simply Safe and LiveGuard protection. Simply Safe agents act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders and stop them in their tracks. No long-term contract. Cancel at any time. Pricing transparent and affordable. About $1 a day. No hidden fees. Easy to install and activate, or you can have a Simply Safe technician do it yourself. Protect your home this summer with 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe. What's coming up in the news?
Oh, we have a lot of severed stuff. Severed fingers, severed legs. I'm not joking.
Wow.
Yeah, can you imagine losing your that's my finger.
I can't, or my finger or anything. I like all my parts, even though they're smaller than normal. I like all my... Just kidding. We'll be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello.
And we've
had a wonderful morning because we have a terrific guest in the studio. He's sitting next to Kristi Lee. It's a veteran of many years with a guitar. A guy who...
I thought you were going to say bottle.
I can't, Pat, I tried.
Well,
this is why I get the reputation of being the dick in the show, but no, I'm trying to do something nice.
No, you are the dick on the show. Oh, yeah.
Who put the dick on the show?
I blamed it all on me.
See, this is... I'm
not going to say anything until I'm introduced.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
Pat Daly is here with us.
Thank
Pat.
you. Good morning, everybody. Nice to see you.
Hi, Pat.
Now, Pat,
Frank, good to see you.
You do an annual residency, if you will, at Sloppy Joe's. That's the place that does the famous Hemingway lookalike contest every year.
Yeah.
And you could actually...
And you win every year,
You could certainly place in that.
They've been after me for a lot of years to do that. Now I say I'm too old. He shot himself last year.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let me play a song for you.
Okay.
Please.
Ohio is having a blizzard. Missouri is having a flood. Oh, I can't read the paper. It's too small.
Must be the martinis.
Okay. Where's that music stand?
Would you like chicks
Okay,
readers?
here we go.
You want my cheaters?
Okay, let me start over. Okay, Ohio is having a blizzard. Missouri is having a flood. Most of the South is having a drought. And Malibu's having a slide in the mud. San Francisco is having an earthquake. They say she won't last through the year. The whole country is reeling in recession, and I'm having one more beer. Oh, I'm having one more cold one till the news and the blues disappear. The world's on the brink. There's time for a drink, and I'm having one more beer.
Oh, yes.
My sister is having a breakdown. My son is having a toke. My dad is having his old emphysema, and I feel like having a smoke. My buddy is having a sexual crisis. He's smiling at me kind of queer.
Uh-oh.
My secretary's having her pregnancy test, and I'm having one more beer. I'm having one more cold one till it all hits the wall and disappears. My wife's having fitsin' and cat's having kitsin', and I'm having one more beer. My daughter is having her nose pierced. My mom is having her butt tattooed. My brother is having an affair with my wife.
Uh-oh.
Guess who's the one getting screwed? So if you're having heart palpitations about the way things are heading around here, just give that waitress a pat and tell her that I'm having one more beer. Yeah, geez, I'm gonna have to practice that one.
I love that song.
I couldn't read my words.
That's all right.
I don't know why. I gotta get them up this close now.
Stick around. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Tom Show. I'll be. Oh, hold on, just a minute. Okay, we need to locate some. Just read this. Okay, is it Irma? Ima. Would the following person please report to my office? I'm a jackass. I'm a jack. Okay, fine. That's Friday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom. The Bob and Tom Show. Friday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern. Worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Let's see. Jeff Oskey, Ace Cosby, Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin.
Cash Daly is with us today.
Cash Daly is with us today.
That's right. I'm over here on the mic. Cash Daly.
Jeff Oskey, Cash Daly, and Kristi Lee joins us.
Hi.
She's back.
I am back.
You didn't...
And unless I lose another parent, I won't be going on another trip like that again.
Is there some money involved?
I don't have any parents left.
By my count, yeah, you're out.
Yeah.
So now, Pat, when he lost... when Josh lost his dad, he got a banjo. And when you lost your mom...
I got a trip of a lifetime.
You got a trip to Spain? Well, that's exciting.
Well, Mediterranean cruise, I guess is what I would call it.
Well, your mother, that's what she would have wanted.
Spend it all in the first year.
Did you? My dad didn't even give me that banjo. I just went, hey, is anybody taking this?
Yeah.
And I took it.
I have a question. When you see a car and it has the RIP in the back window, like the window sticker that's been made nice, is that someone who got left a car, or they bought a car with that person's money and they felt bad, so they had to put an in-loving memory on the back
Both
windshield?
of those are great questions.
Well, they're fairly insensitive questions.
Is that what I'm being?
Cash, that's a tribute. That's a tribute to their...
When my dad died, I bought an Atari video game system. I remember, and it was directly from his.
See,
he had a little something left, and he gave it to me.
Oh, nice!
And that was also the same sort of time when my mother found out that he'd left me some money, and she, in the back seat as we're driving away from the graveyard, she says, "Where's mine?"
I just got a chill. I can't even imagine how you felt.
Yeah. And I went on a tirade. You've got to be S-ing me, you insensitive. Oh, yeah. It was really, really something. Our feature that we've moved to this morning, it comes in handy.
Oh, because I don't know anything.
Kristi Lee is really dumb. She doesn't know anything right now. Time now for things we learned on yesterday's show. Pat Godwin, you returned yesterday, didn't you? Pat came back yesterday from the work vacation. He did some comedy shows, and he endured Disney World with his son, Jimmy.
3 rides and out, baby. It was 97 degrees. It was like the basement of the Coliseum.
There you go.
And you said your son was crying, didn't want to be there.
Pretty much. We both were, yeah.
Oh.
We both agreed.
It's so hot.
It's too much.
I think the hottest is the hottest the world had ever been on Monday.
You simply don't believe it.
No.
We set a record.
You can hear whatever you want.
I heard it was Sunday. It was the hottest day ever.
Recorded.
On the earth.
Yes.
Okay.
Recorded on the earth.
Well, I hope you're all scared and worried and changing the way you live.
Hottest day ever.
5 Celsius.
You know what I did to help Freon or whatever we're not allowed to use? I left my refrigerator doors open.
Well, you're helping.
I'm helping. Yeah. I'm trying to cool it off. Cash, I'm trying to cool it off.
I like it.
Yeah, Cash Daly likes it.
Here.
Josh told us about a brand new movie. We're all familiar with Sharknado. Apparently, there's Catnado now.
Yeah, we saw the poster and everything.
What was the slogan? Claws, look
the
out.
weather forecast is clawful, I believe is the
Catnado.
Are they domestic cats?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
We were talking about that because, Cocaine Bear.
Yes.
Well, now there's evidently sharks are infested with cocaine there in the ocean. And, that's the main delivery system for cocaine is the ocean.
This makes sense because my oldest, Ava's a shark fanatic, and she put, if you can make a movie Cocaine Bear, where's my cocaine shark film, Hollywood, up on Instagram. And I'm like, what is she talking about? But now I know. Cocaine
sharks. There's Catnado.
Catnado, yeah.
The forecast is awful. Boy,
Well, won't they suck the air out of a baby?
Oh, yeah, those kind of cats will definitely.
That's where cats are evil. And you said that just like my mother did.
They suck the air out of that baby. I'll tell you what, get that cat away from my baby. My baby.
Disco, baby.
That's right. Get that cat away from my baby.
Shake it up, shake it down. Meow, 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 meow. Disco baby.
That was my current director.
Cat baby.
We have no doubt.
That's so funny.
Oh, God.
Flamboyance, thy name is
great.
Tour
And they
director.
work so hard, those guys.
They work so
ladies.
hard.
Wow.
All
day long.
I'm sure they work hard, but the thing that I find amazing is they're always upbeat, up tempo, ready to go.
Yeah, it's got to be exhausting.
Either that or they fake it unbelievably well.
We
It's
got to be
unbelievable.
close to a couple of the staff, and we were like, I go, please just let me go down below deck one time. I just wanted to see, because it's got to be a whole different world.
Oh, it
down
is,
there.
yeah.
And I go,
In the
do you
crew-
have like
crew area.
a gym? He goes, yeah, we have a gym and a sauna. And I'm like, really?
What if you saw a bunch of stokers throwing coals in like in Titanic? Like, you're still doing this?
Now remember, before you go topside, take a shower, wash that coal off you.
Yeah.
You don't want to go below decks. It's just all filthy Irish.
We learned that in Titanic.
Yes.
That's steerage.
Steerage.
Let's see. We talked about Julio down by the schoolyard, and
Why was he down there anyway?
Well, the story might be that
Could be little boys.
child abduction. We're not sure, but it might.
If you ever wonder where I get some of my behavior, it's my dad was a DJ in Rolla, Missouri for a while, and he got a phone call from the management.
He did? I didn't know he was a
Yeah, and he said you can no longer play
Julio down by the schoolyard.
And my dad said, okay, and he hung up and he immediately played it.
Did the guy not like Julio? What was his...
See, they don't know what exactly was quote-unquote against the law, what Mama saw.
Okay.
Yeah. Was it a drug deal? Was it
priest involved in the song? Yeah.
All I know is Tom loves songs that start off like this.
Oh, yeah.
Moving your straw in and out of the McDonald's cup.
Police station.
Right away, she ran to the police.
The investigation. It's against the law. It's against the law.
Laws against the law.
Everybody knows against the law.
What the
Take
mama?
kids.
What the
It's
mama?
against the law. Jeez.
Oh, okay.
Against the law.
All right.
He
Yeah, you're
doesn't-
right.
That song's great.
Expand on that.
I love
You don't like that song? I'm a Paul Simon fan. I'm a big fan. I love it.
Still crazy after all these years.
Yeah, I like all
you
of it.
started, and I'm sobbing.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely immediately. I love that song.
What about mother-child reunion?
I don't care for that one. As you might imagine, that kind of makes me angry. Boo! You didn't have my mother, you piece of crap. Boo! You know, he was being interviewed by Alec Baldwin, arguably two strong personalities.
Yeah.
But at one point in the interview, Paul Simon said to Alec Baldwin, look, I'm really trying to answer your question. If you would be quiet.
Ooh.
Oh, my.
Boy, that sounds like someone we know.
Was something else.
I'm guessing that was before. You don't say things like that to Alec Baldwin now.
No.
But he got all. He told me.
No, I know.
He's walked. He's gone, man.
Free man.
He's free man. Jeff Oskey, or is it Cash Daly? His daughter took an hour-and-a-half shower the other day.
What?
Yeah, that's a daily thing.
And you said you had to take...
Buy her a vibrator.
I took a cold shower. Please stop talking about my daughter.
It's a step.
Oh, this is how we started talking about...
Vibrators?
No. Jeff's girlfriend kissing his son.
Did you know that Jeff's girlfriend will occasionally make out with Jeff's son?
Oh, just for the record, my girlfriend hates you.
She loved him before, right?
Oh, yeah.
I hated Josh early. I avoid the Christmas rush. Yeah. Man, oh, man.
Whoa.
She thinks it's funny.
No.
Yeah, it got awkward in here yesterday,
She did
Kristi.
not like you at all anymore.
In defense of your daughter, the water pick shower head changed women's lives all over the world.
We don't need...
And some
What else
cruise
happened
directors.
yesterday? Check.
Now, wait a minute. She lives with you. We all know your sense of humor. And
Does everybody see how I just let that continue?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
She can't hate me over those jokes.
Yeah.
You say way worse.
Oh, I know, but
That's off the air.
she loves me. I can get away with that.
We talked about this yesterday, and I think we have mentioned this before. Josh pleasures himself while driving sometimes.
No, I did that one. Pat asked me, where's the weirdest place?
No, you. I think you doth protest too much.
I don't do it every day.
Maybe every other.
You get out, you go out here in the parking lot, and your pants are down by the street. I can feel it. Huh?
Did everybody contribute to that?
No.
No.
I asked Josh, yeah.
Okay.
Why? Where's yours, Christy?
I've done it in the car.
You've done it in the car, driving along.
Do you just go over to the side and hit those rumble strips?
No.
We were talking about
they didn't have those
self-pleasure.
back then. I would have done
No,
it.
you mean self-pleasure.
I meant self-pleasure. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
The truck driver's a little...
Holy hell.
Well.
Well, I get the feeling what we're going to talk about tomorrow morning.
Which live show of mine had you just left?
What does a CD of mine were you listening to?
Do you remember where you were driving to? Was it like a road trip?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Were
So
you going to see a boyfriend or a
I was
husband?
going to New Mexico. I was in Oklahoma. If you've ever driven through Oklahoma, there's not a lot
might
to
as
do
well,
there.
yeah.
If you've ever driven out that way,
Yeah.
when you get on 70 outside
You
of
just keep
Kansas
going.
City, you can roll a bowling ball and hit Denver.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. It's so straight and boring. It's not great. I don't know if it's Denver, but somebody.
I was in my
I'm
Toyota
Denver.
MR2, sexy little car.
That
I
Toyota?
remember.
She's in a Toyota.
remember.
Sexy little
My
car.
little MR2.
You
Yeah.
hit a pothole, throws you off, you have to start all over.
Yeah, exactly.
was like a
Fortunately, there's not a lot of
24-foot
potholes on the highway.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't we have an MR2 one time? Remember that? They said.
Is that the grenade?
No, it's a car because somebody came up and said, "What kind of car you got? Is it a nice one?" MR2. We need to
Work on that.
Okay. Let's see. Josh fell into a pond while fishing a couple days ago.
Yeah, slipped right in trying to put the fish back.
He was at one point sitting on the pond floor. What do they call it? The bottom?
Yeah. I slid in on my ass and just...
You were up to your
I was
nipples
sitting
in
there.
pond water.
Man.
Oh, I bet you had a lot of mud.
So much mud, yeah.
I saw that pond yesterday. I can't imagine how bad that must be.
But you were helping a fish, weren't you?
Yeah, I was trying to set it gently back in the water instead of just tossing it 5 feet in the air.
My goodness.
Was it a nice fish or was it?
Yeah, it was a decent bass, yeah.
Okay.
Bass?
Yeah, it was 3.5 pounder, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, my.
wow.
That's
Yeah,
a good
large
bass.
I
mouth.
don't know why you guys don't cook that stuff. Clean it up and cook
Bass isn't that tasty, is it? Do you like it? I'm not a fan of
Chilean sea.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
well,
I'm
delicious.
not going with Home Depot retention pond.
What if they had that
I saw it yesterday.
on the chalkboard? Home Depot retention pond bass. Oh, that sounds good. Doesn't that sound good, honey? Yeah, we get some hush puppies.
The best part, we were fishing there yesterday, and Josh was talking to a gentleman, if I can share this, and there's a side that you can't really get to. And he goes, well, there's train tracks, and you can go back down the train tracks, and you can go, but there's a homeless encampment. And last time we were there, they just threw rocks at us till we left.
Oh, my God. Is that true?
Danger.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, thank you for the warning. I won't.
Yeah, we'll stay on this
I'll
side of the
stay
lake.
over here. Yeah, I don't want to get hit with rocks.
You seem like the kind of guy who would want to go over there and see what happens.
Start something.
What?
You seem like
I'm
an agitator.
curious, but not if they don't want us over there. Then, hey, yeah, I mean, that's...
Aren't you the one who said you like to tramp? You wanted to tramp?
Yeah.
Hobo.
You looked at tramping?
Very much so, yeah.
Traveling around the country.
Mm-hmm.
Man, oh, man.
I still may.
Jess Hooker, who ably filled in for Kristi Lee over the past couple of weeks.
Thank you, Jess.
She talked about wanting to go fly fishing yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Evidently, you can fly fish around here, but it's not that great, right?
No, you can.
You get for trout.
Rainbow.
No,
It's hard to find.
Can you serve that at the restaurant with the
Sure, I think rainbow trout would be
Home Depot.
like that.
Home Depot. It was pointed out yesterday by that same Jess Hooker that I do buy and I wear and I enjoy women's sunglasses. I don't know why. I also buy and wear women's
panties.
Sneakers.
Oh, okay.
Is that true?
I like some of
Sneakers?
the women's sneaker styles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right.
But we'd be none the wiser if we looked at them.
I defy you to tell me which ones are girls' shoes that I wear and which one are men.
We wouldn't be.
In a size 12?
Well, you got to get size 13 women.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
well, I'm pretty sure the ones with the heels are ladies. Two shoes, right?
Well, thanks a lot. And I'm not calling you Cash Daily anymore.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend who hates me can call you Cash Daily.
Yeah.
No, she asks for cash daily.
Give away my secret about the high heels and stuff.
Sir.
Man, oh man, what are you trying to pull?
Hey, by the way, did you take her to Wienertown last night?
That's how this started.
Yeah.
Go to
Wienertown.
No, but her ex-husband's family who listens, they start sending her a bunch of hot dog emojis throughout the day to her phone.
Josh.
Is that your code word? We're going to go to Wienertown today?
It is now.
Continuing to cause
Chick.
trouble. No, I thought it was...
You're the one who asked me to text her and ask her if she wanted to go to Wienertown.
I thought it was Josh.
No.
I see how Tom gets confused.
Yeah.
So she should hate you, not him.
Yeah, that's
true.
true.
Wait, she hates you for something different.
Because she makes out with your son.
God, you guys.
Doesn't get any less awkward the more you say it.
Safe word.
Kristi, have you ever made out with a stepchild?
No.
They're not,
God, no.
They're not related.
Which of your stepchildren would you want to make out with?
I don't have.
You haven't had any stepchildren along the way?
No.
Like a
Currently, I do
Nabokov
now,
thing?
thanks.
Like, don't stand, don't stand, don't stand.
Oh.
So
It's
close.
apparently, didn't we learn it's the #1 porn category?
Step?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's the lead page.
MILF.
Right. No, we had that study at the end of December.
Stepmom, I
Is
guess.
it stepmom that the guys want to be with?
Yeah.
Is that the
Yeah, I
thing?
think that's mostly what it is.
It's not the mom wanting to be with her stepson.
No, there's a lot of that too.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the other half of that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're giving me the vapors.
Look at how Kristi's fanning herself.
I think Pat and Kristi are going to have to go out in the parking lot and get their cars.
No, it's terrible. I can't even imagine.
You are fanning. Are you having a hot flash?
I think the humidity is getting to me today.
Wow.
Well, you've been traveling for 19 hours. So.
Yeah, I slept 4.
What time did you get back last night?
10.
No, you said
10 at night?
4. You
I ain't
slept 4.
You got back at 10
I got
p.m.?
to bed at 10:10 last night and up at 4:30.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's plenty of
normal.
sleep. Let me tell you about Raycon's Everyday Earbuds. They just launched their upgraded model of their best-selling Everyday Earbuds, and now you get active noise cancellation, ergonomic design for that perfect fit, the gel tips that fit every ear ever made, and you can sync 2 devices at once with their multi-point connectivity and quick charge function, quick like a bunny, and weatherproof and sweat resistant. And Raycons have brand new colors too. They sent them to us a couple weeks ago. It was very exciting. Forest green, blush violet, classic black, royal blue, and also Raycons have 30-day happiness guarantee. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and wear the earbuds we all wear, plus get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's 15% off and free shipping. Buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. More coming up, especially things we learned yesterday and news and sports and emails. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Let's see, that's Bob. I'm Tom. Chick McGee's over there at the Quality Drivers Sports Desk. Kristi Lee, future truck driver.
That's me, baby. I'm going to be driving the big rigs.
We're going to get Kristi over to Quality Drivers and learn how to drive the big rigs. Comedian Justin Willman has joined us in the studio.
Hello.
You may have seen him on Ellen. You may have been at the White House when he was there.
It's amazing.
He's here in the studio.
I was being dragged out of the White House when he was there.
Were you wearing a cape?
I wasn't supposed to be there.
I was not.
Did you ever buy a cape? You ever had? Did you ever?
Gotta have a cape.
Oh man, you know
no cape.
It's
How about
a little
top?
on the nose for me. Like
Top hat?
A top hat. I do own some top hats,
Okay.
but I'm trying to help shed
Magic
that,
wand? Do you have a
shed
magic
that
wand?
image.
Magic wand?
I don't have a magic wand.
The tuxedo and the cape is traditional.
Those are the. I thought they required accoutrement
Magician.
for a musician.
Magician.
And
that too.
and a musician as well. But I had that phase. We were talking about Lance Burton off the air. I had that Lance Burton phase where I would put that tuxedo on and make doves appear. But there's something about like when you're 14 and owning a tuxedo that just doesn't seem right.
You have to take care of the doves too.
And the doves, yeah.
A lot of work when you're 14.
You know what doves eat? Dove chow.
Dove chow. Purina Dove chow.
Purina Dove chow. I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they make it.
Now, you were a longtime host on television of Cupcake Wars. Which is now on Netflix.
It is.
Is
It
it?
is. The war rages on now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
9 years of production on the Food Network.
9 years. That might be America's longest war.
But you're a very slender man, so you never ate a cupcake.
Diabetes won the war, sadly, in the end.
Now, it's my understanding we're going to try to do another magic trick on the radio.
That is, your understanding is correct.
Since we don't know what you're going to do. Is this the kind we can do?
I thought this would be interesting for the listeners. This is a lucky die I have. I'll show, and we're filming this, so if they wanted to watch it later on the
It's a pretty big
stream,
die.
they could.
Half of
1 through
paradise.
6. Do you want to hand that to Bob down there?
To me? Oh, all right.
Let me tell you.
I don't know,
There's something strange
Chick?
about this.
Does that feel weird, Chick?
No, not at all, actually.
This feels like a regular die.
So, Bob, think of a number from 1 to 6. Don't say it, but turn it so that number's up, and then put your hand on the die.
Okay.
And tell me when you got a number that you like.
My hand
in there.
My hand is on the die.
Hands on the die, right? Okay. So it's a number from 1 to 6. I want you just to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, monotone. And then we'll see if I can pick it up in your voice. Maybe the listeners will hear it as well. Just a tell, if you will.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow, it was subtle. It was subtle. You know, I'm going to say, because, that was funny, but I think the number you sped through was 2. I think it was 2. Is it 2?
It's 2.
It is 2. Okay. Because he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is kind of a misdirect. Now, maybe that was...
Warlock!
He's a warlock.
Okay, how the hell that happened?
How did he do that?
You can try it again, but it gets harder every time because you get very self-aware of your voice.
That's a good trick. That's a nice trick.
It's a little psychological.
Here, you do it with Chick?
That's a gorgeous piece. That's a gorgeous piece of business.
Wow,
gorgeous.
Now, what do I do?
What do I do? I'm going to look away. Think of a number from 1 to 6. Turn it so that number's up. Put your hand on it.
Okay.
Kristi's watching me.
Put
very
my
closely
hand
right
on
now.
it.
She's on to me. She's like, "Where?
Okay,
No
got
cheating.
my-
Is
got
it
my
looking
hand
in a
on it.
mirror?
I'm not cheating.
Your hands on it.
My hands on it, baby.
Okay, I'm going to turn your way now. Is that all right?
Okay. Go
now you have to
say 1 through 6. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh gosh. Okay. See, that was your radio voice was very good. Go
Yes,
backwards.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5. Is it 5? I felt something with 5. Please tell me it's 5. It'd be
Is it
embarrassing
5?
if it's not. Zoom in. It's 5.
Okay, that's the greatest trick I've ever seen. We're hanging out with...
He's God. That's who that is.
We're hanging out with Justin
You're
Millman.
God.
We're doing...
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you, don't do that.
There's laughter ahead.
I should be having a better time if this is a party.
This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
This is Tom. Coming up Friday morning in the Bob and Tom Show, we'll feature our friend, comedian Jeff Oskey, with news we failed to mention.
A new ultra-white paint can reduce the need for air conditioning. What you failed to mention, the paint is so white that it summers in the Hamptons and spends its winters with Tom downhill skiing in Vail.
Friday morning in the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Are the stuff.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee is back.
I'm back.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Josh Arnold's here.
Hi, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick. There's Jeff Oskey. Nope, I'm sorry. It's Cash Daily.
That's right. And we have a 3 for Thursday coming up right after this break.
Whoa.
Man.
Nice.
That sounds very
You got a
exciting.
future, young man.
But later on we'll be joined by Jeff Oskey with his failed to mention news.
Oh, is that today?
Today?
That's
Oh, yeah,
right.
'cause he's off
forward to
tomorrow.
that.
Oh, you're all, that's right.
Let's see. Where were we? I was wearing women's sunglasses yesterday. Oh, also yesterday we learned Snoop Dogg, as you said, Kristi, will carry the Olympic flag for Paris Olympics.
Yeah.
And also is going to be an
Torch-bearer.
NBC commentator. He has the actual torch. Yeah, not the flag, the torch. And it was announced yesterday that LeBron James got announced about a week ago. And Coco Gauff will be the female carrier of the flag as they come in on boats.
The French chicken dish?
Seine River. Coco Gauff is an American tennis player.
What?
She's very good.
Oh, I'm thinking of Coco Vin.
That is a very good dish.
Yeah.
A nice chicken dish.
Did you have any
Little
good
wine.
food while you were over there? What was the
I got
best?
on the scale this morning, Jeff. It was really great cruise.
You're like, I finally broke 3 figures. It was horrible.
Didn't you? You could decide on an entree at one point?
Yes, that one seating at dinner, they had a veal dish and they had a sea bass. Actually, it was Chilean sea bass.
Not from the Home Depot.
No. And I couldn't decide what to get. And the waiter goes, just get both. I go, both? I don't know. And he goes, I'm bringing you both.
Yeah.
Boom.
I was like, wow.
That's baller.
Yeah, right?
I love it.
It's a baller move.
It was. Oh, but we had some really good food in Italia, in Italy yesterday, or day before yesterday.
Wow.
How's the pizza?
One of our tour guides said we eat more pizza in the United States than all of Italy combined all year long. Yeah, they don't eat a whole lot of pizza, but it was very good.
Please tell me you asked him in this way. How much pizza you all eat here?
I did not. She
How much you
volunteered.
eat? Huh?
Here's a little piece of advice.
Uh-oh.
If you're going to drink a lot, do not schedule a tour the next morning for a flamenco dancing show complete with sangria and tapas. Your head will hurt for a month. Man.
I see Josh, for some reason, stumbling up to the stage to the flamingo dancer, grabbing him by the collar.
Cut it out! You want to knock that off?
It was something.
Clap, clap, clap. Oh, we relived history yesterday. A wonderful moment from this very show.
It takes two to tango, but only one of me to kick your ass.
We played music from the Fantastics. That's right. Plant a Radish.
Oh, that is just awful.
Oh, I'm sorry I missed that.
Plant a radish, plant. We all were humming it.
Plant a radish.
I don't remember that.
It's the longest running show on Off-Broadway. That's where all the cruise directors come from. Where do you think they come from? Hey!
A radish never any doubt.
Oh, my God.
I would stand up and throw my chair onto the stage.
I think this is why it stayed off Broadway.
Oh, this is a bad song.
You would hope that the seat was attached to the floor so you could rip it up and throw it on stage.
They'll come through.
Kissing men and loving men.
I didn't know it went on this long. Tom never let me play it this long. Okay. We pooped like a champion yesterday. That's right.
There's
like
a
a
cereal,
champion?
yeah.
That's right. You know the sign they have in the Notre Dame locker room?
I do not.
It says play like a champion and all the players are supposed to touch it. Well, we have a cereal. It's poop like a champion.
You know what?
Jess ordered that, and it's here for Tom. I don't know why.
Well, actually, I could use that after the last couple of weeks.
Oh, well,
that's what they don't talk to you about when you're on vacation. Hard to.
I found you either go one way or
I wish we didn't talk about it after vacation.
It's either real loose, Josh, or real tight. You just...
okay.
It's like spackle. We talked about how awful seagulls are and were. When I was on vacation one time, I had a fight with a seagull.
Over a sandwich?
And put it up on Instagram. I think I had a bag of chips. You know me.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, and the seagull came by and just started staring at me like the chips were his. And, of course, I manufactured a conversation that he was having with me, and the next thing you know, I'm really pissed, and I'm going back up to the room. Screw you and your beach, Mr. Seagull.
Did he follow you back?
No, but yesterday we had a news story about a guy who decapitated a seagull.
What?
And we all agreed that the seagull deserved...
No, we did not all agree.
No.
You like seagulls.
I do.
You think they're funny.
I think they're so funny. Yes.
Them and the Canadian geese.
I love them, too. I love entitled birds.
Kristi,
I'm walking here.
Can birds drown?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you hold them under there long enough, they can.
They sure will.
They can.
They'll stop fighting after a while.
No, I saw a bird, or I think it was a seagull type bird, land kind of by the ship, and he was struggling, like he couldn't fly, like his wings got too wet or something, and it was scary for a moment. He ended up flying away, but I was like, can that happen? Can they?
Could have also been like bathing. Like it could have been the way it.
Oh yeah,
that could have been. I guess.
Clean.
You have a bird bath in your backyard?
Oh, I do.
I don't have a bird bath. No,
I love my bird bath.
I do.
I'm obsessed with it.
You.
I put fresh water in it 2-3 times a day.
It attracts hobos.
No.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a signal to hobos.
You know
it's
what
okay to come by
the
here.
hobo of the bird world is blue jays, and they're mean.
You think
and
so?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
they run
they'll
all
kick
the other birds out.
off. Yeah.
Yes,
All the other birds do
they hate them.
dislike intensely blue jays.
Yes.
Wow.
Blue jays are mean.
Who knew?
Yes.
Well, you guys. Yeah, I had no idea.
Oh, I get beautiful yellow finches bathing in there, robins. Oh, I love it.
Kristi's back talking about yellow finches, huh? How about that?
I love my yellow finches too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You don't have yellow finches?
No, I don't have a bird bath
I
either.
have a finch feeder.
Why don't you get a bird bath? It might change your
because
life.
I've got 2 dogs,
Now-
and that would be...
I have dogs. They don't bother the bird bath. They drink out of it occasionally.
One of
but-
my dogs would try to herd the birds, and then the other bird...
Oh, well, everybody heard. All those birds.
Herd the birds. Herd the birds. Next thing you know, the golden retriever will have a bird in her mouth. Boy, oh boy.
A gift for you, father.
Oh, she had I told you about the rabbit.
What? Oh.
Monkey had a rabbit in her mouth. Man,
and presented it to you, and you.
It wasn't all the way dead. It was just.
Oh yeah. Now
twitching on the deck.
Yeah, but then you brought in keychains the next day for everyone.
Yeah.
And we all had a lovely time.
We had Haas and Pfeffer omelets.
I tan that hide. I have a nice bunny hat.
Just the grossest pelt. not cleaned or treated.
This is stained with
the eyes still have fear in them. Grizzle.
The ears hanging down the side.
We'll talk about sports when we come back, and also some news. And we'll hear more of this.
8 bizarre cases of people dying during sex coming up.
Whoa.
8. Well, I'll keep track. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
This is a wash. It's a face wash. It's called Soothing Licorice, so it's very gentle. It has very sensitive skin. He's told me. So
he does. No, that won't get in his eyes and make his eyes.
Well, I'll make it a point.
Is this where I quietly switch places with you, Brenda, and Pat doesn't know I'm rubbing his face?
I'm sorry, my hands.
Yeah, no, that's not so dripping stuff.
Come touch my face, Chip.
And those aren't my hands.
You're going to start dripping stuff? Hot candle wax? What are you doing?
No, is he going to be able to talk during this after you?
He's falling asleep. What are you talking
This is really nice. I mean, this is probably one of the best things I've ever done.
We're all going to give you the mark of the mushroom.
Sounds good. Give me the rum and helmet.
His pants. It looks like he's aroused. I think it's just an illusion.
No, it's a genie wing. I think it's.
No, it's my quads. You got to remember, my quads are so big, everything sits atop the mountain.
That's right. Everything. They're saying big mountain, small flag.
Yeah, just like the moon.
Once again, Pat McAfee, NFL kicker, holder, and punter.
Okay. Hot towel.
Hot towel. Hot towel. Hot towel. Hot towel. Hot oil.
Oh, there it is now.
Oh,
now his face is covered except his nose and his
yeah,
mouth.
you never forget your first.
No. How does that feel, Pat?
You've not had a facial before?
Well, it depends what kind you're talking. This
I see. Wait a minute. What do you guys do on the road?
None of your business. What goes on the road stays on the road.
Mm-hmm. You heard of squirting, though, right?
Yep, there we go.
Oh, come on.
I'm just saying.
No, Tom hasn't.
Probably not. Oh, that doesn't certainly happen. No,
that can't possibly.
Quiet with their hands full. All I know about facials is eventually someone gets out cucumbers. Is that going to happen? Are we going to have any of that?
They don't do that.
Cucumber, I'm not ready for that yet.
No.
Start with a something smaller.
Smaller, like a carrot.
Yeah, let's work our way up to the cucumber.
Yeah. They're supposed to do at home.
So where they close their eyes and they put a cucumber over their eyelids.
Is this your bed here that I'm laying on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a table.
Thank you.
Really good table.
Now, Brenda, I know that you operate a legitimate business. Yes. I feel the need to mention this at this point. But do people ever come to you when you?
Oh, honey, we could write a book.
Do people come in thinking they're going to get a happy ending? I'm getting a vigorous nod from Carrie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We seriously can tell you stories. In the early days when we first opened, 7.5 years ago, yes, we had the callers that we would get, I'd like to get a male Brazilian. Okay, when would you like to schedule that? Do you hold it or do I hold it? And so my response would be, this is what you do at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, who knows what the love bug's going to buy?
For future
right? Come on.
For future reference, the proper question is this a full service shop, right? That's the way we go about it.
That's a way to do it, right?
Full service.
Seriously, that's the code? Full service massage means happy ending?
That's my massage therapist. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's probably much for the massage therapist. I imagine they get that all the time.
I think I had a massage therapist several years ago that said that there are signals, like there's way guys fold their sheet and stuff when you leave the room and you come back in. Seriously, like.
What is it in an arrow?
I think that's it, Pat.
This where you like hit the arm and then rub your hand across the chest. It's not the butt signal, but it's.
I would think they'd also do the famous towel trick.
I didn't know that closure meant you got to have sex.
Yeah, no,
I would have had a lot more closure and old relationships if I knew that.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Nick Griffin's our guest. I'm glad that
I'm glad everything's okay now. Yeah.
Now, are you dating at all? Do you see anyone? Are you?
No, I don't. I mean, I tried. You know, they're doing that internet dating, which.
Have you tried that?
I have tried it, yeah, but I just don't. I don't see a future in it because there's no story if you do get married with your kids. You know, I was checking the box score and then I double clicked on your mom's head.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Kristi, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
Go.
A little something special for Kristi here.
Does not comfort you?
Yes.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
So good to be back.
Kristi at the Silac News Desk.
I think I heard this on the ship.
Probably did, yeah.
I bet Cyril plays an important part on those ships.
Those
Pat
kids work hard.
Hello.
Pat has a song for Kristi.
Oh, you do?
Just got back from traveling Europe. There's Josh Arnold.
Can you turn down the music and I'll have the veal and bass, please?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm fat.
That's me. Me on the cruise.
Cosby's here. There's Jeff Oskey, or is it Cash Daily?
I'm doing 2 dinners in honor of Kristi on my vacation.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm ordering 2.
Let's see. We talked about flock of seagulls yesterday. A couple more things to wrap this up.
I can't believe we're still doing this.
Flock of seagulls.
Ace told us they're still touring, and Ace, his joke yesterday, he was a hide-and-seek champion, and he had some people playing hide-and-seek, but good people are hard to find. Good players are hard to find. Hide-and-seek.
Yeah, tell the horrible joke right, Chick.
I humbly apologize. Pat, are you ready to serenade Miss Lee from coming back from
Something's wrong with my cream, right?
What the hell are you
know.
drinking?
My cream,
Do not drink
my cream
that.
curdled.
Is it curdle?
It looks like brain in there.
Something's
It's
going
awful.
on.
You have clouds in your coffee.
Yeah.
Clouds in your
You're
coffee.
so brain.
Coffee. Well, Kristi can never sing the Three Dog Night classic. Well, I've never been to Spain. Because you have been to Spain.
I have
been
now.
to Spain. That's right.
Kristi's been to Spain. Left us all alone. She got there on a plane. All the way to Barcelona. Oh, she was honeymooning, doing it and spooning. Some fine retuning. Well, I've been to Spain too.
Yeah.
I went there with the missus. We were there on a cruise. This is all true, by the way. There was no spooning and no kisses. Kristi, we strayed off course. Shouted till we're hoarse. And got divorced.
Aww. I'm sorry,
He
Pat.
wishes he never went to Spain.
That's all true, 2014.
Are you serious?
They might still be together. Jimmy's got no money now.
She hit him with the iron. Oh,
felt a lot of pain. All I said was that waitress's bread didn't mean nothing by it.
Boy, that would be nothing worse. There's nowhere to hide.
Went to the ER now.
21 days on the ship and you were fighting the whole time?
The last week of it, yeah.
How would I do on a cruise? I've always said I wanted to do it.
I think you would do great on this one.
Yeah, because
I think you would really like it.
I don't think there would be any difference between me on a cruise and me at home.
No.
I have a bed. I have someplace to go and sit and watch something.
People bring you food all the time.
Bring me food, and I
Yes.
can have double dinner.
24-hour room service. They'll bring it anytime you want.
My God.
Unlike Tom, who's a weirdo, we all know it. I love room service.
So do I. Guess who doesn't? Andy.
Really?
He doesn't like room service either.
Oh,
no.
man. There's nothing.
I like my food hot. Okay.
Just walking from the kitchen.
She's doing the voice for her husband.
Well, Kristi went to Spain.
She fell out of love. Oh,
No, that's
out a window.
No, that's not true. We had a wonderful time.
Wouldn't you, if you were on a ship, you'd hang the girl's head out that porthole? Kind of give it to her on the other
And she'd have to announce, Josh Arnold's making love to me.
I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, those probably don't open, do they?
They do not open.
We had a balcony, thank you. A nice patio doors.
There you
that
go.
open.
So you were
pushed his head out.
Yeah.
You were out on the balcony.
Heck yeah, I was.
She was out on the balcony.
Heck yeah.
Did you do it on the balcony?
Not saying.
I think you did.
A girl never says.
I think you did. But I saw the look in her eyes.
Yeah.
There are people on either on
That
either
makes
side.
it hot.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, come on out here. These people are doing it next door. Take a look.
Yeah, I know. I saw him an hour ago.
I'm gonna stand here and play with myself.
Honey, are you into that?
No, I'm into that. Here, why don't you do me?
Oh, right.
Oh, guys.
Would you let me peck you like she's pecking him?
Look at that. Hey, howdy, neighbor.
You couldn't see. Obviously, there were partitions
that's
in
why you
between.
do it.
But yeah. Yeah.
Smoky
No, we
glass.
did not do it on the balcony.
You want to do what they're doing?
I don't know.
Remember when we
We
used
could go
to do
watch The
that?
Magician.
I think it was more like this for the people that I saw on the cruise. Honey, remember when we used to do stuff like that?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yesterday we were talking.
Were you guys the young, hip couple?
Well, there are some.
It's an older
It's an older demographic, and there were a few younger. Yeah, there were quite a few younger couples because of the time frame. I think July. There were actually like a handful of kids, which really surprised me.
The midnight
'Cause they
buffet is at
didn't
9, though.
have any
There's a midnight buffet
At 9, yeah.
For the older people.
for the older folks.
Okay. You told us about a magician, or was that also a comedian?
Yeah, she was a comedian, magician.
I love that.
So was there like a musical act?
Yes, there was a musical act called the Runaround Kids, I think.
The Runaround. They were running around.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember if that was the name of them. They were out of Britain. They were a 4-piece, and they did a lot of old 50s and 60s rockabilly and rock and roll songs. And
well, that's all right, Mama.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all right.
But
with
you have to have a little British accent to really
It's
make
all
it.
right, Mama. It's all right with you. Aye.
That is quite all right, Mother.
And then they had the ship has their own singers and dancers and band, and they were very talented young people. Very.
Did they put on a show, a big show for you?
They put on a show quite a few nights. We did the Detroit music scene one night.
Oh, yeah.
They did a tribute to Latin music one night.
Oh, wow.
They did the songs of Tim Rice one night.
Well, Lion King.
Yeah,
Bring it on. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
He yanked Elton John down into his hole. Yeah, good job, Tim.
We had a tango lesson on board one day.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You tango? You tango or cash, John?
Gasquet's cash.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That would
that's
make me
right.
tango.
Underrated movie, Tango and Cash. No, it's
Tango
not
and
rated.
Cash. Was that Glenn Keough?
Sylvester Stallone. and,
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Let's remake it, Josh. Me and you.
Yeah.
It could be tango.
We were talking yesterday about Captain Caveman, a cartoon. Did you guys remember?
Captain Caveman.
And Jess to this day doesn't call it Captain Caveman. Do you remember what she called it?
Unga Boonga Men.
Unga Bunga Man.
Never, what's Captain Caveman?
It was a cartoon. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
We've got a
Well, it
fact.
existed.
Oh, it must be you young kids. It's
Captain
not-
Caveman
Was it in
and
color?
Son.
That was a newer version. Yeah.
Captain Caveman and Son was the TV show that the Flintstone kids watched on their show.
Oh, okay.
So it was a show and a show. That also means that Captain Caveman is Hanna-Barbera, not Warner Brothers chick, you idiot.
Oh, jeez, boy.
Well,
Yeah, you're good.
oh, there he is.
On a side note,
Don't remember him.
I think the funniest hat on a seagull, oh, yeah, we did ask this. It would be one of those fisherman hats. I don't know what that means. A fisherman.
Oh, like a bucket hat?
Yeah, Josh asked the question.
That is a good hat. Yeah.
What
I
hat
thought
would
for a
look
seagull.
silly on
Do you have a hat when you
a
fish?
seagull?
I just wear your typical
Baseball
ball cap, yeah.
Ball cap. A cardinal hat?
Oh, it depends on what's in my car. I have like 10 hats in the back seat. I just grab one and put it on.
Is that right?
I wear a sombrero when I fish.
Do you?
Yeah, it keeps on getting caught on my cast.
Every cast he gets snagged on his own hat.
And you have like 9 or 10 sombreros.
Yeah.
Because, almost
The
always.
lake's just full of floating sombreros
One of them
today.
will end up in the lake. Let's see, a couple sports notes here. The opening ceremony for the Paris Olympics is set for tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 Eastern Daylight Time. That's American time. Instead of the traditional march of the countries into a stadium, 10,500 athletes are going to parade on more than 90 boats on the Seine River. This will start the ceremony, and it will air on NBC and stream on Peacock absolutely live at 1:30 our time, 7:30 Paris time. Oh, no. Yes, 7:30 Paris time. And then it will re-air on NBC at 7:30 tomorrow night. So there you go.
Can you bet on the Olympics? Can you bet on
Absolutely.
like which boat's going to sink
I
in the parade?
I don't know if they're going to.
That'd be
They're
fun.
going to allow you to bet on something like that. I don't know why you'd want to bet on something like. You can bet on who's going to win the 100-yard dash, probably, or something like that. Yeah.
You can? Oh,
Yeah, but I don't know about any
Absolutely.
sinking vessels.
Boy, that would be.
that would be horrible.
Well, they can swim away. Like,
Well, that's
hopefully it'll be the swimmers. Yeah.
And it's not that wide. I mean,
Right.
you can-
Well, unfortunately, it was the sumo wrestlers. They went right to the bottom.
Right to the bottom. It'll be interesting how much daylight, if you will, the filthiness of the sun will receive on the broadcast. I wonder if they'll.
Oh, so does it look, like chocolate milk, or does it?
It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good.
Mm. Well, I bet they'll have it all snazzed up with lights and.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, that changes everything. The lights.
Oh yeah,
That kills all that E. coli.
Well, it makes it prettier. You can't see the dirty
Aren't there
water.
fish that eat,
Carp.
duty?
sure.
Carp
sure.
do, don't they?
Carp and catfish?
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll
Oh, yeah.
whatever they can get.
Bottom feeders.
Yes.
Ugly bottom feeders.
The Bob and Tom Show sponsored by BetterHelp. Comparison is the thief of joy. Look, we were all looking at Kristi Lee's social media. What a life she has, going to the Coliseum.
It's perfect.
Cruising around
But
Europe.
as you just heard, it's not so perfect.
No.
Not so perfect.
Sounded like the marriage is over.
Yes,
and we had
right.
no,
Andy is,
you wouldn't even know that.
I hate room service, is what
Did
Andy
not
said.
say it like that.
That's what he said. That's what I heard.
Love
Well,
you, honey.
as you can see, we've learned reality, haven't we? Not something that you always see on social media. So here's what I suggest. Don't compare yourself to others. Are you kidding me? Maybe check out some therapy. Therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have so you can start living your best life. Reaching out for help is not a sign of weakness. Never let anyone suggest otherwise. It's a sign of pure strength. Therapy can help you discover the best version of yourself, learn positive coping skills, and ways to set healthy boundaries. I know I've done all of those things with my therapist. If you're thinking about therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's all done online. It couldn't be more convenient. It's super flexible and suited to your schedule. Here's what you do. You go to BetterHelp.com, just fill out a brief questionnaire, and you're going to get matched with a licensed therapist. You can also switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. So it's impossible not to find the person that you should be talking to. Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show. If you go today, you'll get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BT Show. Check them out. I think you're going to really find how helpful it is for you.
Kristi just got back from her honeymoon, officially,
Yes.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys remember we had a honeymoon situation on our Allie Breen segment
Oh, we
yesterday.
did?
Where the husband got sick. You remember this. We'll tell Kristi.
Oh, yeah, I want to hear about it.
All about it when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
What we gonna do? I think we're gonna do a little song. All right. About your britches, baby.
About your britches.
About your britches.
One, two, three.
Monday, Tuesday, hump day is halfway. Sticking to the pig, popping in the bank. Saturday's coming quicker than anything. 48 to rendezvous. I'm gonna blow a wad on you. Oh, I'm coming in my pants, my shirt, and my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower, gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my pants, shine shoes, and my necktie, honey. I'm so excited, I hope that I don't come I can't move on, attention is long gone. Suits are pressed, wallets in shape. The only thing left is a little manscape. 24 to rendezvous. I'm gonna blow a wad on you. Oh, I'm coming in my pants, my shirt, and my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower, gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my pants, shine shoes, and my necktie, honey. I'm so excited, I hope that I don't love you. 24 to rendezvous. I can't wait. Gonna blow a wad on you. 24 to rendezvous. I'm gonna blow a wad on you. Oh, I'm coming in my pants, my shirt, it's my
Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Don't.
Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7.
This is Ernie Fergler reminding you, Friday morning on the Bob and Tom Show, I'll be... Oh, hold on just a minute. Okay, we need to locate some... Just read this. Okay. Is it Irma? Ima. Would the following person please report to my office? I'm a jackass. I'm a jack... Okay, fine. That's Friday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom! The Bob and Tom Show. Friday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern. Worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa.
I like it.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are talking about sports, but we're also talking about Kristi Lee returning from her honeymoon vacation.
Yes.
You've been married a year now,
yes.
give or take?
All right.
Oh, a little over a year now.
A little over a year now?
Mm-hmm.
You went on a cruise ship?
14 months, went on a small cruise line.
Yesterday, we bumped into a situation on Ask Allie with the Sexy Time segment of our show we do, and I forget, the husband, did he call this in who said that he was sick?
Yes.
On their honeymoon.
Right.
Days, yeah.
And the wife went to the downstairs to the buffet and made out with another guy.
What?
Had dinners and drinks with this other guy.
What?
Yeah.
And her reasoning was, well, I was on my honeymoon. I have to kiss someone. And did she go all the way with this guy?
No, she said she did not.
Yeah.
Now, the husband just found out about this. This was 2.5 years ago.
How did he find out? Did she admit to it?
He saw a Facebook message that was between the two.
So they've been in contact for the last 2.5 years?
It sounded like it, yes.
So now what's more likely?
Whoa.
That after 2.5 years, this guy is still contacting this woman because they had a great time kissing.
No.
Or...
No.
She
contacted him.
And the poor husband said, hey, what, should I forgive her? That was pretty much what was going on. I was like,
no.
man, I don't know.
No.
That's
in sickness and in health.
It's really telling.
Yeah, if on your honeymoon.
What kind of a and because she was not happy with the husband for questioning this.
Yeah. Right. What's your problem?
She said, what was I supposed to do? It was my honeymoon. I couldn't just be with, what was I supposed to do? Take care of you the whole time or something?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what marriage is all about.
It was,
yeah. That's also in the book Gaslighting Made Simple. It's
no
the first
kidding.
chapter.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, I can't.
What a bitch.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
Oh.
I mean, it was an easy answer.
Do they have children? I wonder if they have children.
It didn't sound like it. Or we never,
get the hell out,
that was never mentioned, but as much as hard as that is, you gotta,
Yeah, the best part was they didn't even have a fight, Kristi. He was just sick.
Right.
Like he got on the boat, had some seasickness for the first 2 days, and she went out and had two romantic dinners with the gentleman.
I'm on my honeymoon. I have to kiss someone. Oh, yeah.
Really? Go home and kiss your husband.
Your sick husband. I don't want to get sick. All right.
Oh, sir, I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Let's see. The Olympics started already with soccer. That's been on the TV. It got off to a violent and chaotic start last night with Morocco's 2-1 win against two-time gold medalist Argentina. Last night, the result tells only part of the story. A dramatic end to this soccer match in Saint-Etienne. What's Frenchy people, what's their deal with consonants? Why don't they?
Saint-Etienne?
Yeah, they don't like N's or T's or B's or K's.
Yeah, they.
They leave the end of their was hanging. Anyway, there was a fight in the stands. Morocco fans ran onto the pitch and threw bottles to protest a late goal by Argentina in the 16th minute of added time. It turns out that the goal was Argentina was offside, and the goal was disallowed, and Morocco wins 2-1. So
the Morocco fans were correct, but they overreacted.
Yeah, but they emptied the stadium out for the end of the match.
Okay.
It was like COVID all over again. There was nobody in the stadium, but they were playing soccer, by God. And Olympic athletes are provided with top-notch equipment, anything they need, food. Right. It's the Olympics.
Uniform.
Wherever you'd like to go. Well, now, evidently, they're also equipped with top-notch protection. This year's welcome packages for the athletes come with condoms for all. Canadian sailor Sarah Douglas, who holds the country's best individual performance in the sport, shared her discovery in a TikTok video. You know how highly rated competitive sailing is. It's right up there with the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
She went through a goodie bag and was already waiting for on her bed. It's filled with cool stuff, including a cell phone, water bottles, a toiletry bag. There were also small little packages with cute figures and funny messages on them. Maybe they were the figures pooping.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a big thing over.
That's in Spain.
Oh, that's in Spain?
Yeah.
Well, maybe. And
they don't like the French.
The cute figures and numbers with funny messages on the package turned out to be, as she said, rubbers.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
There they are. No need to be a gold medalist to wear it.
Oh.
And it's a low bird. There they are.
Wrap this around your wire.
The back label is not as lighthearted. It gives a warning about HIV. The Olympics don't play around when it comes to athletes hooking up. Reported hundreds of thousands of condoms being shipped in for the festivities. I think we've had this story before with other Olympics, like 500,000 condoms.
Yeah, it's an insane amount.
Well,
crazy
got all these
amount.
hot athletes.
Oh, man. Can you imagine?
Keep it in your pants, jocks.
Do you think one of the athletes are on their honeymoon? And
maybe.
And he got sick and she went...
or he had to practice.
Or you had to practice.
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Yeah. I'm bored here in France. You're out there.
You love that javelin more than you've ever loved me.
They went on the pommel horse, and the next thing I have a dream about me and a pommel horse.
Really?
And, I'm not sure yet if it's a guy or a girl. But
okay.
Yeah.
That would be
worth exploring with a professional.
Might want to bring that up to someone.
So are you both laying on it? Because they've got the handles in the middle, so that'd make it a little difficult.
I have a hold of the handles.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Very.
Yeah.
You're not being penetrated, though, right? You just don't know if you're penetrating a male or a female? You're gay. That just means the dream just means you're gay.
No. And also...
You'd have 3 homes right now if you were gay.
I would have in different foreign countries. You could have stayed at my house in Spain, Kristi.
There was a cute older male gay couple on the cruise that I kind of loved. I talked to them quite a bit.
No
they were
kidding.
so sweet.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it at all. I'm just saying...
late life LLG, late life gay.
Yeah, there you go.
How about that?
Very popular.
What do you think? What do you think, Cash?
I don't know. I think you'd be very popular. I think.
yeah.
Well, I can't wait to get the old folks home.
You're good looking.
Yeah, well, yeah, you would.
I'm going to rake it in.
Kill it.
Rake it. Because I'm going to use terms like rake it in.
And you don't have to be old anymore.
Gummer after gummer.
Go to one of those senior over 55 places, like the Villages in Florida.
Villages over 55.
Yeah, or Margaritavilles.
If you haven't seen that documentary about the Villages,
it's the best.
There's an older guy who's somewhat of a Lothario.
Oh, vagrant. He
makes the rounds, lives in his van in the parking lot. No,
not even a
resident.
And he just dates to the kind of.
And they know he every now and then he'll get he has a sleepover, but otherwise he stays in his van. It's really something.
It is something.
And that's sports.
What?
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
This is the new mix. Can you hear it?
Susie Quattro.
No, this is what I heard on the boat.
Is this what you heard? You actually did hear? Oh, stuff like this, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because this is the classic. This is the one people really love.
Our love is alive.
Of course.
It's pretty close.
So cute, though. That's sweet.
I like the original.
I do too.
I like both.
You know what I hate?
What?
Chimes.
Chimes?
Let me tell you about this. There was a couple.
6 a.m. or
There was
what?
a couple that played in the bar right near our stateroom every night for like 2 or 3 hours. You know, he played piano, she sang, and played the chimes.
Oh, that's lovely.
And no, every frigging song, every chorus, every.
Oh, you can never have enough chimes.
No, you can. I almost went over at one point. I swear.
What kind of songs on the piano?
All the little Stevie Nicks songs, and they remixed all these like old.
Oh, I bet those sounded great with chimes.
Oh, Josh, they did that. It was
of 17.
Exactly. It was.
So she could be replaced by wind?
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty
and
much.
do the same
No,
job?
I could go over there and take a little.
I think it's harder than you realize.
And they're not
a gentle
like
touch.
the harp.
Yeah.
They're not wind chimes, remember?
They're chimes. I don't know.
They're air piano.
Yes.
Isn't that what they call them? Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah, I
right,
do.
Pat? They
Is it
are on a
called chimes?
stand. That's what I'm calling them.
Okay.
They're on a stand, and
Yeah.
they, have it's.
I love those.
2 days in, Christy's just heaving those things overboard.
Believe me, Jeff.
It's like paprika. Use sparingly, though.
I was,
No. The more the better.
Right? You don't.
Maybe once or twice a night. Every song, every chorus.
You got to liven that baby up.
Have you seen...
more is more with chimes.
There's this viral video with a guy and a girl, a woman and a woman singing, if you could call it singing, and the guy's playing the piano. And the lyrics are, taste the biscuit.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Have you seen this?
No, I haven't.
Taste the biscuit. And she tries to be real soulful with it.
Yeah, it's real, too. They're not goofing around.
And it's really like they have gigs now all around the country.
Nice.
I would love to talk somebody into having them coming in one morning.
Oh, that'd be great. The Taste the Biscuit.
The keyboard has the percussion on it. You know those kind of.
I love that.
The
Yeah.
old Casios.
Taste, I'm so glad you saw that, Pat.
I love
I was
it.
afraid I was.
No,
dreaming
it is
but
so weird. It's so trippy.
so-
They're headlining the Villages this weekend, actually.
yeah.
yeah.
I bet they are.
Yeah.
They're perfect for
Anna
that.
Umberto had this regular piano, and then she had the chimey thing, and then she would occasionally do the little bongo-y, drum.
Oh, chimes
That's
and
it?
bongos? I've got to see them.
That is
They're
a
a
show.
couple, yeah.
Are they a couple?
Yes.
I don't care
Oh,
what you
they're a
say.
couple.
That show is Vegas ready.
That's alchemy.
Yeah.
When you mix
That's very
bongos and
Linda
chimes.
McCartney-esque to have the old lady along. Why don't you play the bongos every now and then?
Linda McCartney was better than the Beatles. Everything she did. Paul could only hope to be as good.
That's why they turned her mic down. They didn't want to be overshadowed by
Right.
her musical acumen.
Have you seen the Ed Sullivan clip where they actually do shut off Yoko Ono's mic?
Oh, yeah.
It's Mike Douglas.
Oh, it's Mike Douglas? Thank you. Okay, yeah.
It's hilarious.
It's Chuck Berry, and John Lennon.
yeah.
And Yoko's in the back screaming, and they just
turn
shut
her
her
mic
mic
down,
off
yeah.
so that they can actually hear the two legends.
Yeah.
Is this the biscuit lady?
Yeah,
This is the
this is
Taste the
hilarious.
Biscuit lady. We'll have...
It looks like they're in Walmart.
They are clearly in a department store.
Yeah.
Here they are.
I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
Taste the Biscuit.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
So they're doing a commercial apparently.
I don't know.
Taste the butter
They're on a
spread.
Goodwill.
Taste the
It
goodness
does
of
look
the
like a
biscuit.
Goodwill.
It does look like.
Butter spread. Get your butter spread all on me.
Don't get your butter spread all on me.
Mixes with my mac and cheese.
Taste the biscuit.
Oh,
boy,
come on. Where,
That's a real thing.
That is.
where are they from? We got to figure it out.
That's why the internet was invented.
Taste the biscuit.
I love
Taste?
it.
Oh, it's great.
Wouldn't you?
Why is she in a Goodwill?
I don't know.
Hey, you take whatever gigs you can.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
doing
it's an ad for a consignment shop.
Oh, okay.
And they are doing part of an ad.
And they say, "Will you play the hit?" And
Yeah, taste the biscuit, man.
They're not
taste the
selling
goodness
biscuits.
of the biscuit. And then she says, "Don't get your butter spread all on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my mac and cheese."
Oh, no, I wouldn't want that either.
We have to explore more of that.
Yeah, we have to maybe go.
How
around.
old is? How long is this? Like
within
There
the
we
last
go.
year, I've seen.
okay, all
Yeah,
right.
it's
So
very
we should have been talking about this 10 months ago or something, but
Yeah, we're a little late on it.
Yeah.
but it's still.
I'm not completely unaware.
It's still.
I didn't know anything about it either.
Taste the biscuit.
Wow.
It's
Who
really,
sings?
really. Who sings? What if it's like?
Tom Shaw and Estelle Piper, apparently. I guess.
The only thing they're missing are chimes. I mean, that would really.
bongos.
No, that's
well, the
wrong.
keyboard makes up for the lack of bongos.
You know what? Too bad she didn't have chimes because she definitely. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Taste the biscuit.
Taste the biscuit.
So you and Andy are trying to have fun sitting at the bar, and every now and then.
It's so funny to think of Kristi every now and then going, "Those damn chimes." We shut up with the chimes.
Yes.
Could you hear them from your room?
Yes.
So, like, there's a chance you guys were doing it, and the chimes went off right as he achieved.
I mean, no. But that would be funny.
That became their code. It's chime time.
And then you have Kristi's husband. I like room service.
Stop.
Ring.
Apparently, this song originated in a 2010 mockumentary, Chickens in the Shadows.
2010.
Yeah, but that's where it originally started, and that they were played by Tom Shaw and Estelle Piper, and then these people have brought it back during this whatever this.
Oh, so
YouTube
they're in
video
on it.
is.
They know.
Oh yeah, they know. Yeah,
They know it's silly. Okay.
I thought it was real.
I would love to get I still want to talk to him, see what's going on.
Yeah, they seem funny. Yeah.
T-shirts and hats. Hell yeah.
Taste the biscuit.
What's going on elsewhere over there in the news world, Kristi?
Oh, well, we teased this story, but I don't want to do that right now because we don't have enough time to really discuss it. How about hairy men?
How about them?
I think we're all real hairy here except for Ace. You're
From
not
the
very, very
science
hairy.
desk, scientists have discovered parts of human skin with hair do not become less sensitive with age. The findings go against the notion that our sense of touch worsens with age, much like our vision and hearing. So apparently, if you're hairy, you get to keep your sense of touch. Duh.
Okay.
Yeah. That is
but
a
think about
nothing
it.
study.
Yes.
Think about it, though. No, all the old best safe crackers are older guys. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They've got the best sense of.
Oh, the sense
yeah,
of
they can
touch?
tell. They can really.
Yeah.
They can feel when the tumblers click.
You know, I'm thinking it's all in the stethoscope. I'm starting to think.
Is that right?
Yeah. You get a good enough stethoscope, you can break into any safe.
Yeah.
Get a nice drill, too.
Oh, yeah.
Some TNT.
And a hairpin, apparently,
you
or
can't-
one of these.
you
Just carry a
can't-
paper clip
Yeah,
with you
beat
all the time.
explosives if you want to get into there. That's true.
God.
What are you? What did you pass over so we can come
Well,
back
the
and
8
talk
bizarre
about
cases of people who died during sex.
Oh, yeah, we have to hear about
8
that.
bizarre. It's labeled bizarre cases.
We have severed fingers, severed legs, washing up on shore. We have
Washing up on shore. The seagulls had something to do with
He
it.
probably got his leg cut off by one of those paraglide things, the cords that go up. What do you?
a
Cut his
paraglide.
leg off.
Yeah, cut his leg off.
Cut his leg off.
And it just
No.
washed up on shore.
That is not how it happened, but
Oh.
we'll find out
All right.
how when we get back.
We'll be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Number
Maria, you're originally from Duluth.
Originally from Duluth.
You made the. How did you make the transfer into the transition into stand-up comedy? Did you have regular jobs?
Well, I worked as a secretary, and I missed that. I missed the camaraderie because you don't always get to see people on the road as a comedian. So I miss that. Where do you want to go for lunch? What do you want to get for lunch? Where do you want to go for lunch? I get like a sandwich, or like a salad. I mean, maybe we could just a place I get like a Diet Coke. We could go to Quiznos. Yes, we could. Yes, I like the drama, like don't touch Donna's Labo maker. Okay, no, don't even look at it. Why? Because she bought it with her own money. Oh, enough said, sister. Why don't you tell Donna to keep her mitts off my freaking tape dispenser, which she should know is mine because it's clearly labeled. Oh. Fellas get mad. Who stole my key lime pie yo play? Wasn't me. Did you eat my Southwestern style lean cuisine? No. Did you eat my half chocolate rabbit I've been gnawing on for 5 years? It's basically only half a head and an ear with a soft baby blue ribbon wrapped around it because my ma gave it to me for Easter. Yes. Oh. It took you too long. I had to scrabble it up in my chops. But yeah, I used to work as a secretary for a long time.
Yes, you've been around.
Yeah, I've been around. And I used to work as a Star Trek character in a touring show. I did a Star Trek character.
Oh, really?
What?
Wait a minute.
Mall openings and Jack in the Box promotions around the country.
Which Star
character?
Trek?
Well, I was a Bajoran, which is from Deep Space Nine. Not many people. Greetings, I'm Major Lilanka, the planet Bajor. Get the F away from me. All right. That was most of my job.
What is the name of the tribe, the people?
The Bajorans.
So they're Armenian.
We were like the Jews of your World War II. We were decimated by the Kardashians, which are.
And the Kardashians definitely Armenian.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
They're lizard-like people. And all I have left of my parents to remember them by is this bloody paper doll. That looks like a napkin with some ketchup on it from this food court. Oh, so you're a denier of the Holocaust. I see. Well, why don't you wait for your wife to come back from the Chico's where she's buying a boxy jacket.
Maria Bamford is our guest.
This paper doll. Oh.
I haven't seen Chick look like that in a long time.
Did you ever work at a theme park as a character or anything?
They trained us at a theme park, and it was in North Carolina, so it was a place where people wore a lot of religious kind of rock star T-shirts where they'd go like, "Come follow Christ, he's going to be seen at the mega," that kind of thing. So I did a little work there, but I'm not very good at talking to strangers. Trying to get people interested in talking to me. It was just terrible. It was mostly that, like, greetings. You got makeup all over your face. You mean my genetic makeup? I'm very different from you. I'm an alien. No. I wish the Vulcans would come back from their smoke break.
Did you have...
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
We've been playing this new game over the holidays. You might want to try it yourself. It's called Joy Whack-A-Mole. What happens? I bring up something that I'm happy about, and then she comes in and slams it down. Before I can ever feel too good about what's going on.
I see.
Okay, all right.
I told her, Mom, my friend Amy had her baby. Oh, that's great news, honey. It's not the greatest news for the 600,000 kids in foster care, but if she wants a fresh one, everybody wants one that looks like them. So, Mom, I'm doing a show tonight. Oh, sweetie, I have a joke for you. Listen. A friend of mine, Quincy Lee, she was in foster care. She was airlifted out of the Sudan in the late 90s. She'd been bearmed and be
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
This is Tom. Coming up Friday morning in the Bob and Tom Show, we'll feature our friend, comedian Jeff Oskey, with news we failed to mention.
A new ultra-white paint could reduce the need for air conditioning. What you failed to mention, the paint is so white that it summers in the Hamptons and spends its winters with Tom downhill skiing in Vail.
Friday morning in the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Arrange for that. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We
got the dreamer's disease.
Kristi Lee returns. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello. How are we not being sued?
Josh Arnold. There's Ace
Wait, that's
Cosby.
not that?
No, it's
okay.
Same chords.
It's just
Same key.
different enough.
Blatant ripoff.
It
Thank
is.
you, Mike Reed. Well, he effed up with this one.
There's Jeff
Stole
Hoskey or Cash Daily. I'm chick. You know, I did have one more sports story that I thought
please
you
share.
that I thought you would. Benches cleared last night during an afternoon. Yesterday afternoon during a baseball game between the Rockies and Red Sox, and at the center of the chaos, pitcher Cal Quantrill and catcher Reese McGuire. After inducing an inning-ending flyout, Quantrill had words with McGuire while walking back to the dugout. He appeared to reference a disturbing incident from the catcher's past. He was at bat. He was being pitched to. The catcher didn't have, and then they started chirping at each other. Colorado hosted Boston interleague play this week. In the fourth inning, Reese stepped to the dish with his team down 8-2, flied out to center field. That's when the pitcher, Cal Quantrill, started yelling at Reese McGuire. And it went a little something like this. According to people who read lips and people who know, why don't you go out in the parking lot and jay off some more, you effing idiot.
Ooh.
Apparently, this catcher in 2020 was caught in a parking lot doing what Kristi does on long road trips.
Oh, I did it once.
Well, it sounds...
Well?
And Josh...
Oh, you
I
probably
did it
haven't
once as well.
admit it.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not saying no.
yeah.
Yes. But that seems to me that crosses the line.
In the parking lot during a game?
No, telling him about it during a game.
Yeah, keep it.
Yeah.
Keep it in the present.
You don't, well, not only that, but you don't talk about personal activity like that. You don't talk about the girlfriends or the wives.
Or the moms.
Yeah,
No moms, man.
Well, I think my mom would be fair game, but that's beside the point.
Oh.
There are no rules to comedy.
No rules. Just, really?
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Oh, and
yeah. Well, I'm like fun of anybody's mom I want to.
And this plays every time Reese McGuire comes up to bat now. I guess he took exception with that, and they don't play it anymore, but there you go. And that's sports. That's truly, I mean it this time. There you go. Kristi, what's up?
Well, before the break, I said there were 8 bizarre cases of people who died during sex coming up. We're only going to do 7.
We're only going to do 7 because
Look at it.
the 8th is so grim?
It's so bad, I can't even talk about it. The first one, a man in Japan suffered a heart attack and fell, causing his 6-ton collection of pornographic magazines to topple on top of him. So he was crushed by his porn stash.
Whoa!
Wasn't there...
So these aren't all necessarily in the act of intercourse. They're just sexually related.
While having sex. He was having sex by himself.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Most of them do involve one or two or more people, but
in this case,
yeah,
crushed by his own
born.
Man,
that's quite a stash.
Wasn't there brothers who lived in New York City?
Yeah,
who
and that
crushed
happened.
by their
They were crushed by their.
Homer and Langley Collier lived in a home in Harlem that they inherited after their parents' death. As the two grew older, they became reclusive to the point where they could rarely be seen outside the home. Their 3-story home in Harlem became filled with relics, trash, and hundreds of unread newspapers. And they were, at one point, crushed by all of their belongings. The original hoarders of the 1930s, the Collier brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I do remember seeing that.
That would be a bad way to go. Are you a hoarder?
Nah.
Cash? No?
No?
Nah. Oscar is, though. That's
son of a
dirty hoarder.
Dirty, filthy hoarder.
Are you a hoarder?
No. I keep, important stuff, guitars and all that kind of thing. And, 500 old newspapers and cats. I got 7 dead cats.
I was a hoarder. Not anymore.
Yeah, boy.
Everything must go. I'm selling it, baby.
I'm working on that myself.
Oh,
I think the older you get, I think the less you need.
That was number 1. A guy fell. What's number 2? Or number 6?
In 2007, Brent Tyler and Chelsea Tumbleston, both 21.
Oh, they had to fall down. Tumbles?
Well, they plummeted in the nude from the roof of an office building to their deaths.
Hey, your sign fell down. Remember that? The drunk,
an old punchline.
The drunk walking by the whorehouse. Hey!
What were they on the roof of?
Their clothes were later discovered, Josh, on the building's roof, and it's believed they had engaged in a risky romp before taking their plunge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, oh, man.
Man.
That would be bad.
That would be bad.
All the way down, the guy goes, totally worth it.
Yeah. Why are you stopping?
Keep going to the end.
Number 3, after his female companion bet a guy $4,000 he could not complete a 12-hour orgy with them, Russian mechanic Sergei.
Yes.
Jerking off?
This can't be real. You're close. Tuganov.
Oh,
really?
I was very close.
Died of a heart attack, which had been caused by the huge quantity of Viagra he had ingested.
Okay.
And able to perform for 12 hours.
I go 12 hours.
Yeah. Sergey can go 12 hours. Sergey
I want blue pill.
Sergey like bull. Yes. I'm ready.
This is a really bad one.
I go like Russian circus bear.
That's right.
See my hammer and sickle.
In 2013, a lion killed Sharari Mawara after she was having sex with her boyfriend in the Zimbabwe bush.
Oh, that's hard to get to the bush. You got to take a machete.
Well, you don't mind going through a little bush knowing you're getting to a picnic.
Her partner managed to escape before he could be mauled to death.
Oh, no.
I only have to be faster than you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
These are all old jokes come to life.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
This is from The Sun, so I haven't verified all of these.
That's not a problem. I could care.
51-year-old Donna Lang of Washington smothered her partner to death with her breasts. She claims she did not know how the man died, but a witness
He died with a smile, I'll tell you.
claimed to have seen her
He died
crush
hard.
his face with her chest.
Man.
Man, smothered to death by his lover's breast.
You can read about that in his biography. Thanks for the memory.
Thanks.
We have 2 more, and we'll come back with those.
They're both good. They were all good. I mean.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And maybe we'll do the last one.
No, we won't.
I want to hear it.
I'm going to show it to you.
All right.
You
I'll see if I can clean it up.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, this is exciting.
Nope, I'm not showing you.
Oh, come on.
You have loose lips.
I do.
You do have loose lips.
Yeah, he does.
It's just a...
What is it? The telephone, telegraph, telepat, right?
I'm in there by myself.
He's craving for attention. We'll be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Let me get that. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Kenny.
Hey, shooting, we just landed. I'm in ATL. Just got in from TPA through MCO. Bra sizes, huh?
Yeah.
my last girlfriend, Karen, 34B. Always made me nervous. I was like, wow, trying to undo that, I felt like I was still 2 terminals away. I know. I had to call you guys today. I heard Kristi talking about, different features on her phone that come in handy during sex?
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Well, not to top you there, Kristi, but I've developed a list of things that come in handy with your smartphones during travel.
Oh, nice.
Well, and if that goes smoothly, it can be better than sex some days. I know. What I like to do is take the virtual stopwatch on my phone and see how long it takes the sky hag to ask me what I'd like to drink during pre-board. Let's just set the over-under at 3 minutes. Any more than 3 minutes, just yell, "What's up in the galley, Sally?" I know. Trust me, she'll love it. Kristi mentioned the flashlight. Well, here's a fun game. Take the flashlight on your phone and shine it way down to the crack of your seat back pocket. I know. You'll see a glimpse of what I call the Traveler's Trail Mix. It's almost like Vegas. Sometimes you'll find jewelry, sometimes even an iPad, but usually it's just toenails and tonsil stones. I know. Oh, and this is a fun thing to do. Once they start boarding Zone 7 people, we've all had to sit by the crying baby, right? So take your phone and throw it at them. Now we've got something to cry about. Sorry about your colic, cowboy, but I've got 2 layovers, and we're already delayed because your mom can't break down a stroller in less time than it took to melt Stonehenge.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, are you okay?
Really? 38E. Hey, look, we're at the gate. We just landed. I'll call you for Phoenix. We just landed.
All right. Thanks, Kenny. That was very, very helpful.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
The Venice Beach, though, that's the real people watching plays.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Guys with like snakes on their shoulders, like living in their mom's basement.
That's the parade of weirdos.
Oh, man, just a parade of delusion. Just this boardwalk where the only thing stronger than the smell of weed is the smell of horrible business ideas put into action. It's amazing what people have dedicated their lives to selling. Like one guy, he's like 40 years old. He had his posters, cash box, little booth, selling magic sticks for $10.
Magic sticks?
Magic sticks. Pieces of wood glued to polished rocks.
Really?
I know. Surprisingly, not a huge line.
No?
In his booth.
Really?
You shouldn't be allowed to sell something that stupid. Like maybe for one day, just so the government can videotape it and then show that footage to junior high kids across the country as part of like a Scared Straight anti-drug program. You know, you want to try acid? Yeah, look at Magic Stick guys. Is that where you want to end up? 25 years?
Yeah.
But that guy, it really is crazy. I wanted to, with my 4-year-old, I got my son Kyler, I wanted to go up to his booth when I saw him and just maybe like buy a magic stick and be like, oh man, I can't wait to use this, be really happy, and then take off. And then show up like a half an hour later really distraught and just kind of out of it without my son. And maybe take like a little lizard out of my pocket and set it down right in front of me. Shh, it's okay, sweetie. And then take a gun out of another pocket, put it right to his head and be like, I want my kid back, Warlock. Give me my son back.
Wow, that is a good magic stick.
It really is.
Yeah, that'd blow what little is left of his mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to actually walk, if I could do anything, walk up to him in an actual wizard suit, like a Hollywood wizard costume. And then be like, you know not what you dally with there, sorcerer. Leave these realms for a real wizard. Point like a wand at him and be like, Electrico.
And then more games. Other winners in the American League: Houston, the Angels, Cleveland, and Toronto. National League winners: Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Milwaukee, San Diego, and San Francisco. And interleague action: Twins beat the Phillies, Colorado over Boston, Miami beat Baltimore. The Subway Series, the Mets sweep the Yankees, and Arizona over Kansas City. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Dear Allie, I was engaged to a guy who left me to get back with his ex. I ran into them at a restaurant last week, and he texted me after how good it was to see me and how sorry he was, and that he'd like to have dinner and talk for some closure. We ended up sleeping together, and now he says he made a mistake and wants me back. Should I give him a second chance?
No. I didn't know that closure meant you got to have sex.
Yeah, no.
I would have had a lot more closure and old relationships if I knew that.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Kristi, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show, and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her?
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
We left you with people passing away because of amorous activities.
Yeah, we did.
Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Got a song about making love? Or feel like making.
Tons of songs about making love.
You write what you know, don't you, Pat?
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's Josh Arnold.
Yes, and Kristi, we're so happy to have you back.
Oh, it's so good to be back.
Well, let's not get carried away. There's
That's a
Ace
long
Cosby.
time.
I'm Chick. Hello, Jeff Oskey.
What's up, buddy?
Or Cash Daily. Kristi, where were we? Number 5? 4?
Number 6.
6.
If you're just joining us, boy, did you miss a lot. We have 7 bizarre cases of people who've died during sex. We had a guy crushed by his porn stash. We had a couple.
Like that's a stash of porn, not
his porn.
not a giant mustache that he.
Not a Harry Reams.
Yeah.
I never thought of it that way, but yeah. We had a couple that fell off a roof doing it. We had a guy who tried to complete a 12-hour orgy, but he used a lot of Viagra, caused him to have a heart attack.
Oh.
A lady eaten by a lion in Zimbabwe. And a guy smothered by his lover's breasts. Now.
Eaten by a lion.
That's got to be a rough.
Smothered by boobs.
You know what sucks about being eaten by a lion? There's a little while there where you know you're being eaten by a lion.
Sure.
Yeah.
Your life a little bit.
Yeah.
You're very much alive.
Yeah, I saw a lot of that in that Coliseum tour. There were a lot of lions used. Yeah. Ugh.
For those about to die, we salute you.
Yeah. 23-year-old junior doctor Zheng Gang died of a heart attack in 2011 after overexerting himself.
All right.
He's not wrong while producing a sample at a sperm bank.
No kidding.
He had reportedly spent 2 hours inside the booth at China's Wuhan University after having already visited 4 times.
Did you
that
say
week.
China's Wuhan University?
Wuhan.
Oh, Wuhan.
Where the flu came from.
Oh, yeah, that's what you,
that's
you say.
Okay.
And a 31-year-old Atlanta police officer's heart gave out while he was having a threesome with a male friend and a woman. The officer's wife successfully sued his doctor for $3 million for not warning him that he had a weak heart and that he should have avoided strenuous activities.
Like 3 ways.
Yeah.
Man.
And the wife was not involved in the 3-way, by the way. This was with another.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Still got the money.
They actually, apparently, I believe according to Chick and comedian Robert Schimmel, the doctor will tell you after like a heart procedure, try not to have sex and definitely do not have an affair because that puts even more excitement and stress on your heart.
The way that it was worded in front of my wife and I at the time. The doctor said, don't have sex with the missus for 6 weeks. Anybody else for 10 weeks.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Man.
What?
Right in front of her?
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Doc. I
Yeah, we
appreciate
weren't going to argue on the way home anyway. Thanks for helping.
Well, actually, I said, how could you tell that I'm having an affair? I need to know, so I stopped doing it.
Ixnay on the N weeks of days.
Yeah, that's right. Let's not put a number on it. All right there, Doc? Okay.
You may have done this while I was gone, but I want to do it because I wasn't here.
Okay.
Joshua Simon claims his porn addiction has given him what he calls sex nightmares.
Oh,
Anybody
my.
have sex nightmares?
No, they all ended pretty well for me.
Mr. Simon discovered pornography as a teen, and over the next several years, a severe addiction took hold. At his worst, he would spend all night watching porn and even began having nightmares about being attacked and seduced. He sought to break his addiction at the age of 21, and now that he's 25, he says he feels free.
Well, what an awful nightmare. These porn stars were seducing me. I could barely.
It was terrible.
I'm terrified to go to sleep.
Honey, hold me.
He's hoping to raise awareness now for porn addiction by sharing his story.
You can't become addicted to porn. Like, you don't even digest it. Like, if you can't...
Huh.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Tom has told us many times the rising problem with a therapist is and when couples break up, it's almost always a porn addiction.
Yeah.
It's a real thing, man.
I have no doubt it's an addiction. Yeah.
It's all just there. All the
right in
time.
front of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's so hot.
I mean, porn is pretty hot. You get to watch two people have sex.
It's almost like they want you to watch.
Right.
It's like they're filming it for an audience.
What does Nick Griffin say about I like adult cinema, but I also like chocolate chip cookies. But you don't see me watching a video of people eating chocolate chip cookies.
I know, Nick. You never watch porn, do you?
Yeah. Oh, no. You want, yeah. Okay. All right.
There is too much, though.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, a new survey reveals people are turning to artificial intelligence for dating advice.
That's artificial stupidity is what that was.
According to the poll of 2,000 people, approximately 50% of respondents said they have turned to chatbots like ChatGPT for dating advice.
Tom had a real problem with this. He thought it was sad. I think it's great.
I am confused. That's why I brought it up.
What is it again? What's going on?
ChatGPT for dating advice?
Oh, okay.
Well, more than half of the respondents used the chatbot to generate messages to send to their date. Okay. That I get.
I mean, there are a lot of shy, awkward people out there, and so they can go to these and say, hey,
ask it a question.
How can I start a conversation with this person I like? And ChatGPT, well, maybe you just say something like...
See, I don't even know how to use ChatGPT.
Just ask it anything.
Ask what?
Yeah, I've never used it for anything either.
Yeah, I mean, do I have to type in ChatGPT?
You can type in a question.
I think you guys
are right away.
You guys are probably using it and don't even know
Is Google a chat?
Because I know I've noticed that Google has changed in the last month or so, where you type in a search term, and it looks different when it spits out the results.
Oh, really?
Than it did. Yeah.
It's in Chinese.
Yeah, no, it's not in Chinese. You son of a bitch.
I use DuckDuckGo. I'm not...
Is that right?
Nobody knows what I'm doing on the line.
Yeah, that's
What was that again? DuckDuckGo?
Yes. Yeah.
Two ducks.
They don't track me.
DuckDuckGo?
Yeah.
Is
That's
that their
what
big
they tell
marketing?
you.
Yes.
Yeah. And they absolutely guarantee you're not being tracked?
I don't know about that. I just know I feel better using it.
That's where all of Josh's big duck energy comes from.
What about Bing with Bing Crosby? Bing Crosby.
Is Bing even out there? Is that still?
Is Bing still out there?
I don't know.
DuckDuckGo?
Yes.
Okay.
Look into it.
So if I go to Google and search DuckDuckGo, it'll come up?
It'll probably, I don't know. I mean, it should, but.
What are you hiding? What are you
I'm not
searching?
hiding anything. I just don't need.
What are you building in your garage?
That is private.
Switch to DuckDuckGo.
You weren't supposed to see that.
What's he building in there?
No, I know. I saw that movie.
It's one of those.
George Clooney?
Yeah, one of those seats.
Burn after reading.
Have the dong come right up.
Wasn't it like half an exercise bike?
Crazy.
And he was so happy.
He really was. Yeah.
He was proud of that. Yeah.
30% of those surveyed said that the AI's advice led to negative consequences. Over half of those polled said they had talked with an AI chatbot to cope with loneliness. Now, that's sad. That's a sad part. How do you chat
Not
with
if it helps.
I agree.
Like, honestly, most of these chatbots are used for dudes who are DMing chicks off of Instagram.
Right.
And they're writing, the chatbot is writing back, and they're having conversations.
Yeah.
These guys think they're having conversations with these women.
Okay.
And they're actually just chatbots that are writing back to these guys.
Oh.
So that's probably the lonely guy who's getting the chatbot.
But who? See, I'm old. I admit. How does the chatbot? I mean, how do I get a chat bot. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Well, get an
where did
app.
that come from?
And then ask it something simple like, who is Kristi Lee? And you'll see your whole bio come up.
Yeah,
and
my
a couple of
brother did.
mistakes.
Because I was really
it's pretty
confused. He goes,
amazing.
watch this. And he goes, yep. He said something about Josh, and it was like my autobiography or my biography.
It was a perfect bio, maybe
Yeah,
a couple of mistakes.
crazy.
Really?
Right. Yeah.
On South Park, they did a whole thing on people using, one of the kids uses the AI to message his girlfriend.
Okay.
Because she's always messaging him and he can't think of anything to say.
Yeah.
So, and then she's showing up, oh, look at how romantic and all the great things he's coming up with. And then in person, he can't come up with anything good.
Ah, yeah.
So that's like the downfall of that is if you are using it to hit on a woman, then when you finally meet her and you're a bumbling moron, she's going to know you chatbot it.
Okay.
Honestly, in many cases, it's no different than a Hallmark card. You don't know what to say, so you get somebody a card.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Do you underline a Hallmark card?
I do.
I don't get cards.
I do.
You know, oh, that's right. You get blank cards, don't you?
Yeah.
I hardly ever get cards, but when I do, I
Do you underline too?
Yeah, no, I
Add
like that.
exclamation point.
I love you, underline. That's what I would say.
Yeah. And I get the birthday cards. If she's like turning, oh my God, how old is she? When she in a week, Saturday. Holy hell! A day after tomorrow, she turns 33.
Ellie?
No, 31.
Wow.
31 on Saturday.
Wow.
So I'll get a birthday card that says, "Look who's turning 3." And then put a 1.
Yes.
And then, yeah,
That's cute.
She'll enjoy that, I hope. Plus $10,000. So,
You know, one of the bigger laughs I've got.
Oh, okay.
I had a girlfriend, and her mom was turning 50, and so I got her dad a condolence card.
Now I get a birthday card. It says, "Happy birthday, Pat. Only 5 more."
Well, that's interesting.
Right?
Man.
What else is coming up in the news, Kristi?
Oh, what do we got? Oh, we still have to get to we have a lot of stuff out of the sea. Sharks, whales.
Under the sea.
Legs. We have all kinds of stuff.
And we got Al Jackson, too.
We do?
Oh, we're not letting him sleep in today?
Oh, Al
He
Jackson
teaches
up
Tom.
next.
Yeah, I'm okay
Yeah,
on
what
my
do we-
hypness. I don't have any problem with it, but we'll talk to him. Yeah.
No.
No.
Ace, we're not.
If he calls, act like we're not here. Hey, I need to tell you about Simply Safe, the design-it-yourself, do-it-yourself home security system. Are you thinking like I used to think when somebody's going to break into your house, it's under the cover of darkness, a guy dressed like a cat burglar, all in black, sneaking around the back of your house? That's not the case. The FBI says most break-ins happen during broad daylight and spike during this time of year when homes sit unattended for extended period of time during the day. And that's why I recommend Simply Safe Home Security, the only security company I trust to protect my compound. I get peace of mind, whether I'm home or away, with that Simply Safe app for my smartphone. I check in with the high-definition cameras inside and out, and Fast Protect monitoring from Simply Safe, and also Live Guard protection. The agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders and stop them in their tracks. No long-term contract. You can cancel at any time. Pricing is transparent and affordable at less than $1 a day. There are no hidden fees. Easy to install and activate your Simply Safe system. I've done it a couple times, but you can have a Simply Safe Pro do it for you. Protect your home this summer, 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe. We'll be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Tom program, we have been asking you for questions you get all the time.
About your job.
Yeah. Dear Bob and Tom, I work at the service desk of automotive. Customers call in and say, hey, the check engine light came on. What's wrong with my car?
Ah, well, there you go.
I want to always say, I don't know, put your car on the phone. Let me talk to it.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Dear Bob and Tom, my name is James Brown. I'm really getting tired of people saying, so, do you feel good?
Yeah.
Dear Bob and Tom, my name is Brandy. Yes, I am sick of people asking me if I am a fine girl. Okay. If you've got questions you're tired of, we'd like to hear from you.
Yep.
Okay, that's one of my favorite songs. I love that song.
Brandy?
Yes.
Brandy, you're a fine girl?
Yes.
What a
I'll
good
say
wife
it.
you would be.
Yes.
But my love, my life.
And my love and my lady is the sea.
Yeah.
Now, why do you like that song? Because
I don't
is
know.
that the kind of relationship you want, where that's some
Or the
man who loves you but he has to leave for long?
Right. He comes in, gets the good loving, and then he leaves you alone.
All right.
How do you think Brandy?
Hey.
How do you think Brandy got to own the bar?
She wears a braided chain made of the finest silver
from the north of Spain. A locket that bears the name
of
of the man that Brandy loves.
She killed and buried out behind the bar. Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com and check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand. Tell the story again, and I always love the story about when you and Cheryl were playing, and the day that you finally, the day that she quit playing one-on-one against you.
You mean when I finally beat her?
Yes.
This is Reggie's sister,
a
of
couple
course.
years ago.
She wasn't going to play anymore.
Well, when I sent her shot into my mom's rose garden, we started playing horse.
Right.
But you got to remember, Cheryl was always 2 to 3 inches taller as we were growing up. So I started to catch her in height my freshman and sophomore year of high school. So up until that point, Cheryl dominated me. But she dominated everyone, though. I don't feel so bad.
Didn't she score how many did she score that one night? You scored, what was it?
45.
45. 50. She came in and...
You know, I'm gloating. Because we had played in the away gym. She had played at the home gym. So my dad was with her at their game, and my mom was with me. So we get in the car. Hey, I had my best game ever. 40, 45 points. Strider started. Strider, what did you do tonight? And she looked at my dad and kind of looked down. My dad's like, oh, she had a pretty good game. I was like, oh, yeah, but I bet it wasn't 40, 45. No, she had a really good game. Well, what's really good? She had 105.
By herself?
I'm like, the team scored 105? No, son. Cheryl scored
105 points.
I bet that record still stands.
I believe it does. They beat that team 179 to 12.
God.
The point guard, which is still a record, had 39 assists. I mean, it was like crazy numbers.
BobandTom.com. Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. There's Jeff Oskey. And on the big screen, checking in from Colorado. That's where they said it in the Old West. Colorado. It's
a big deal here, Chicky. I didn't realize that, like, I guess local Coloradans, it's not Colorado, it's Colorado.
It's like Colorado, huh?
Yeah, it's a weird. It's like when people go to Louisville and say it wrong.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
You got to nail it.
You got to go almost like shovel, Louisville.
Yeah.
Kind of swallow it. Yep.
I had to spend an entire summer there to get it right. You know, because I did that. Remember that show MTV Made? It was a show where like you had to show people how to, if they wanted to, like a kid wanted to be a pilot or something. You show them how. So like this kid lives in Southern Indiana, so we were in Louisville, and after being on stage and getting yelled at, like you pick it up. Shout out to Louisville. Maker's Mark comes out of the tap there.
Oh, yes, it does. I've noticed that about
their well.
It's omnipresent. I've noticed Cincinnati does that. Cincinnati. Cincinnati. They do that a lot. So, yeah.
I like the natty. Shout out.
the natty. That's
You are
right.
shiny today.
Yes, you are shiny.
You are shiny.
I turned on this extra light that I only use when I'm filming. This sounds very creepy. When I'm filming products in here. And it's making my forehead look like the sphere in Vegas. So I'm sorry if you guys are having trouble
she meant
I meant your jacket, not your forehead.
An Irish spaceman.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
I like that jacket.
I do too. Tom would be going crazy right now.
It's reversible, and I would show you. But I'm doing. I would argue what's the creepiest thing is I don't have a shirt on underneath.
I think
wait a minute.
Kristi just slid out of her chair. You know, she just got back from Spain, right?
Spain, France, Italy.
She was on her honeymoon now.
Buongiorno.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you were over there selling drugs internationally. Honeymoon.
No. We were honeymooning. Yeah, it was great.
How long was it total?
2 weeks.
All inclusive, right? A big ship.
10 days on the cruise, and then we did 2 days in Barcelona before and 2 days in Rome after. So it was very fun.
Well, I'm curious because you went to Barcelona. We were talking about it yesterday, just, off air. I heard that the Barcelona locals are turning on the tourists and squirting them with water guns. Did you deal with any of that?
No, that was apparently, according to the folks in Barcelona, like 8 people, and it made international headlines. But the tourists the locals don't like the tourists, but the people who make their living because of the tourists are very happy that you're there. So I did not encounter any of that.
There is always this weird thing with locals and tourists, and I'm like, you know how you like your lights on and these businesses pay? Like, that's us.
Yeah.
Like, you live near Niagara Falls. What do you want us to do? Come here, just knock on your door and catch up on old times? We're here to see the cool thing.
And it was the same way in Rome. There was graffiti on the wall. Tourists go home, you litter here. Well, no, we're not littering.
No, I'm a big litterer. They nailed me. Yeah.
Oh.
No, wait.
No.
I don't think my kids would believe me if I told them how normalized littering was in the United States up until like the early night. Like people would just throw a bag of McDonald's out of the window.
That Mad Men. The Mad Men scene where they were on that picnic. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah. They just leave.
They just leave. They just shake the blanket out and leave all their garbage.
Yep.
Until that Indian cried, we never did anything.
No,
did we?
exactly.
No.
Do you think that's what it was, that commercial? Because it was that.
Yes.
That was back when like one commercial could change the way you thought about things.
I think it did.
Yeah, because everybody saw that commercial at pretty much the same time.
And then when we were in grade school, do you remember "Give a Hoot, Don't Pollute"?
Sure, yeah.
Yes.
I think that was pretty effective too.
Yeah.
I like to point to my Boy Scout days when we did a play, and it was called "Don't Litter."
Oh.
And I played actually the bad guy. My character was Litterbug Lou.
Oh, no.
And I would just carelessly toss trash out of my cardboard car there on stage. And, I was called out. And, well, a happy ending. I did see the error of my ways.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the creativity and the naming of that play.
Yeah.
What do you want to go with? We got showtime in 4 minutes. Do not litter. Great. Let's roll.
Do not litter. That's right. Were you in Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts or anything like that?
No, I think that's where my fear of the outdoors comes from. I don't want to. Because being in Colorado out here, I don't think our wonderful listeners can really understand how much people out here almost are outdoors more than they're indoors. People you'll run into on Sunday afternoon will be like, yeah, I hiked the 14er this morning, got up at 4 a.m. so I could be at the peak before sunbreak. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it is insane. And like, I just don't, it's not that I don't like the outdoors. I like fresh air. I like sunshine. I like trees. I like streams, of course. I just feel as such a city kid, I'm not comfortable in any environment where I have no idea what to do. Like it'd be like if your accountant was like, you're getting audited from 3 different branches of the government. What should we do? And you're like, I don't know. Like, that's where you come in. I don't know what to do. And so like, I'm just always scared that, if it's a brown, lay down, brown bear, if it's black, I'm not trying to remember, nursery store rhymes, in the face of animals. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't know what I can eat.
Don't you find that, of course, New York is very New York City, very New York-centric, Chicago to a certain extent, Los Angeles. But I was in Colorado, it was a while ago, but they're very Colorado-centric. Like, if it's not happening, everything in Colorado is so important. They live there, obviously, but I'm from Ohio. I don't really put that doesn't describe my essence, Al, like the people from Colorado do. Yeah.
It is something to behold. And it's a beautiful thing, but it's these people, let's be honest, if you are a person that skis or hikes.
Oh, sure, yeah.
This is your Harlem Renaissance here. Like, it is unbelievable. I mean, it's like I couldn't imagine. It's like I remember when I was still young and alive inside, like I would take a Southwest flight to Vegas, like old school 98 Vegas, when it was still for degenerates. The real people it was built for, before Moms Club started meeting out there and hashtagging stuff. I hate everyone now. I wouldn't be caught dead in Vegas. Now, it's just like, what a disgrace. Where are the degenerates? Well, you used to be able to go out there, play cards, smoke cigs, what you do, visit the ladies at the club, and then you could sneak home, sober up, and build yourself back up again. That's what Vegas was for, is to destroy yourself for 48 to 72 hours and come home. And now there's family activities, and there's 2 kids with matching pirate ship mugs. I really just feel like adults are being pushed out where we can't do anything without, 4 people taking pictures. Like, you need to be somewhere to be able to get out all the evilness that is inside human beings and then return to regular society.
Yes.
I wonder when that started with the really gigantic hotels, because we took the show out there in 89, 90, along in there, and I hope you think this is funny,
New York, where did we stay?
I want to say Riviera. We stayed at the Riviera.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
But when the Riviera was the Riv.
The Riv.
We got there at Friday, and we didn't leave until the next week, that Sunday. And that, I think you'll agree, is too long to be in Las Vegas, Nevada.
You do lose yourself.
Oh.
Yeah.
The sound.
And it started, and the movie kind of touches on this, but it absolutely started when the corporations started putting money in and the mobsters stopped.
Yeah.
When the mobsters stopped getting licenses to run those places, and corporations started getting them.
I think with the mob, it was like a mom and dad type hang.
Yeah,
it was a lot more personal.
When they chased the mob out of there, Vegas became lame.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Totally true.
Yeah.
Totally true. Like, not all things are bad. Like, look, there's a mob greasing their own pockets. Sure, but at least the mob, like, you know what the mob really did in Vegas? They treated me the way the last restaurant in the world, Applebee's, treats you now. And Fridays, they fake like they're happy for you to be there.
Oh, yeah.
And I would be happy for that. Like, look, when you come, if you call me Mr. Jackson, if you remember that as a bellhop or a valet, you are getting tipped. Everything is so impersonal. Mm-hmm. You go into establishments now, people are on their phones because all these employees know that there's a shortage of people that want to work. So the level of service isn't there. And so, like, I would kill to go back to old school Vegas where just somebody, like, if you knew my drink, like I would say to this day, if a waitress calls me honey, she's getting a 50% tip.
Yeah.
Like, right up, like,
you're absolutely right.
And I think that's
I like the personality. I like that.
Yeah, I think that's one of the great things about the cruise ship we were just on. It was a smaller cruise line. The bartender every time knew our names, knew what we drank, was ready when we got there. And when we left, we gave them all a big tip because it was so nice to have that kind of service because you just don't see it as much anymore.
It's a big part of my girl and I went out for I forgot what we were celebrating. We went to one of these. It's not even. There's a difference between a fancy restaurant and a trendy one.
Mm-hmm.
It was a trendy restaurant, and it was Middle Eastern themed. So they brought some hummus and whatever, pita bread. Pita bread was amazing, homemade, yes, all the things. And then we got, I ordered, like, it's like we have small plates. I'm like, well, I don't know how much that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what a small plate. Stop trying to be cute and just tell, is it a meal or is it an appetizer? So they're like, So a small plate there. We got like the tenderloin meatball or whatever, and it was 3 of them. It's me and my girl. So now we have to cut one with a fork to make it even.
Yeah,
like it's the night before Christmas, and I'm Tiny Tim. Just like we're gonna split everything. We have enough rations to make it through the winter.
Hate those places.
Josh, I hate them.
And those servers never call you honey.
No.
Bro.
No.
First of all, our server looked like he was as the straightest man you ever. He was like a 10.5. I was like, why are you here?
Yeah. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I know my girl's looking at you.
Gorgeous, man.
Yeah, why are you carrying a ramekin of ranch dressing when you should be on the cover of GQ?
He should have been leaning against the rock in black and white Giorgio Armani. But yeah. So, like, we got the 1.5 meatballs, and then we split a flank steak, and then she got like something else small, and our bill was $210 before the tip, and I'm like, hummus is garbanzo beans,
right?
So that's free. They
actually grow out in the field.
Absolutely,
yeah. And so, like, I'm like, where is it? We got a steak and a meatball and a half, and we're $200.
Yeah,
so it's just like, I don't know. I kind of like, that's why when everybody makes fun of Applebee's and Chili's, I'm like, you know what? Say what you want. I never left hungry.
No.
From any of those
You go to
places.
Cracker Barrel, you're going to get called honey, and you're going to walk out uncomfortably full for $40.
Yeah.
And if you do any traveling, you fall in love with Chili's to go. You get
chips and salsa.
You get a container of salsa and a handful of chips, and you're set for the next half hour, and you wait for your plane. Yep.
Chick, you're leaving out the fact that you were also hammered.
Oh, that's true.
I've never left the Chili's, especially the bar. This is probably, I know, illegal now, but maybe it's Florida, so maybe it's not. The Chili's in my neighborhood that we used to go to after for happy hour, because it was right down the street from the middle school I taught at. It was
That's the best sentence ever.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious.
I did not think about how incredible this was, because in Florida it wasn't a big deal. It was 2 for $1 all day, every day.
Oh.
So if you got a beer, if you ordered a beer, Chick, they would put 2 frosty mugs, like at the same time. Like, are you going to drink, or is this a bus stop for you? Drink up.
You're not waiting for a bus. Let's move this. Yeah, move it along.
Yeah, so if you get you get a glass of wine and you get your girl gets a beer or whatever, you have 2 beers and 2 wines sitting in front of you. And that's as long as you can take it, buddy. And so you know what happened with that.
The 3 of us went to England for Thanksgiving a couple years ago, and we were at O'Hare in Chicago, and we stopped at a Chili's and had chips and salsa, and that was it for food. And the rest of it was liquor, and we spent $370. What? And we were there for like 45 minutes, and we just killed it. I mean, we were on the plane then for 9 hours, whatever it is, from Chicago to Heathrow. But yeah, it was. Gosh,
see, I made that mistake because I used to, back when U.S. Airways was a thing.
Yeah.
I was platinum with whatever their whatever their umbrella was of carriers. And so when I was still doing that Guinness Book of World Record show I used to do over there, so I was flying back and forth to the UK every summer. And I was in the lounge in Heathrow, and that international lounge, there's showers in there. They have like full meals. And the thing is, Chick, they don't have a bartender. They just have the bottles out, like you're at somebody's uncle's house who passed out upstairs with just a little. And so you can imagine what went down there. Where you just walk. Yeah, it's like you broke into a liquor store or something. I'm like, okay, we'll see how this works out. And I was so drunk in the lounge that leaving to come back to the States, I was already in the hangover stage. So I had 9 hours of what were you thinking, but I couldn't control myself. I had no regrets. I'd never seen that. I was like, I got to test it. I got to see if I can put them out of business.
Man, that's amazing.
That's where the pilots hang out.
That's funny. Well, we didn't get a word this week, Al, but we were talking about it. We're all kind of hip. I don't know if we.
Oh, I'm not hip.
I don't know if we need a word. Maybe give Kristi a word, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, Kristi, I'll give you a word that I heard that I absolutely love.
Okay.
Grammando.
Grammando?
Grammando.
Do you know what it is, Josh?
I think immediately commando, and that means you're not wearing underwear.
Is it when you're wearing granny panties?
No, but you're on the right like think
really.
See, I went
like
to
what is
grammar.
it? Two words. Yes, it's good. Go with that.
Grammar.
Yes.
Okay. Grammando.
And then what did we just say?
Oh, you're a stickler about grammar.
Yes.
Oh, like Josh. Josh is a grammando.
Yeah, he's a real grammando.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that word because there are people that's like, actually, we're going to go to the store, and you're like, all right, bro.
I like it, grammando.
Yeah, some would say that's really irritating, Josh.
Actually, you mean you're nauseated. You're not nauseous. Nauseous means you cause other people.
And don't get them started on impact. And
impact is the worst, yeah. Learn the difference between effect and affect. Instead of using impact, you jackass.
See? Grammando.
Now, I will say, can I fight for Josh really quickly? This is black court-appointed lawyer. People that use impact, it's pretentious and it's noticeable and it's corporate speak, which I hate. And it's like our numbers have had a dramatic. It's just like, just say what it did. Like you don't have to talk like that, but I feel like it's people justifying their job. Yeah. So I definitely get you.
Unless you're talking about an asteroid or a molar, don't use impact.
All right, Al.
Or a series of Google searches I made.
Have a good week, and you let us know when you find a job, okay?
Oh, my God.
I will. I'm dead serious. I will.
Leave the spaceship now.
We love you.
Talk to you soon, buddy.
See you, Al.
All right, man. The fabulous Al Jackson. Hey, how about those fabulous Raycon earbuds? They've just launched their upgraded model of best-selling everyday earbuds. Now you also get active noise cancellation. Get a lot of these features that you normally expect from the big-name earbud boys. They've got the gel tips with ergonomic design for that perfect fit, multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once, and quick charge function, and weatherproof and sweat resistant. And we got the upgraded versions of the Raycons here, and the first thing we noticed was the pretty colors. They're forest green, blush violet, royal blue,
violet one,
and the violet, and classic black, and they sound incredible too. And Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 15% off your Raycon order at an already swell price, and you get free shipping. That's 15% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. More news and Pat Godwin and a song.
Sure.
Yay.
And other stuff coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
There's a monkey here riding a dog.
Yes, there is.
Hi. And the monkey's name is...
Where's the camera?
Dawn? Okay, Dawn the monkey.
Dawn the monkey and Dan the dog, right?
And the dog's name is Dan.
Dan.
Mm-hmm. And the doggy has a little saddle.
Oh, look at that.
And the monkey's riding around our studio.
At first glance, it doesn't appear as though the monkey has any control over where the dog goes.
Clear. Is the monkey steering?
I don't think the monkey is steering.
He's got reins.
He does have reins.
Can I put my hand out? Will the monkey bite my finger? Or?
Don't dare spit in my pop, monkey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
look at that little guy.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God, she's drinking from James's glass.
James, I hope that's not a Jaeger bomb, James.
No, this is a white Russian, right?
Oh, okay.
I don't care who you are. That's cracking the door.
She wants the chocolate. He had hot chocolate. She's trying to get the chocolate.
Oh, that's delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
I told you anything sweet. She'll like anything sweet.
Thank you for clarifying.
That really, she likes that.
Did you see that?
And you want me to tell you something? This has never been done. I've never, ever turned her loose. I mean, I've always...
Mess.
Oh, you know
the first time I've ever turned her loose.
Because she has the strength of 10
Well, it's not that. You know, I just she's relaxed and...
We can tell.
You know what?
Yeah. Did you see what
In a
she
minute,
did,
she's
though?
going to be drunk.
Did you see what she did? She stuck her head in there, couldn't get the chocolate. Now she's using her hand to get down to the bottom.
Dipping it out.
And licking her hand out.
She's no idiot.
Well, thanks for asking.
James, do you have a smoke? She might want one of those in there.
Yeah, we'll need that smoke, definitely.
As if this could get any better. If the monkey would smoke a cigarette.
Light one up.
Wow. Do they have a pre how would I word this
Race,
delicately?
performance?
If they're going to defecate, do you know, or do they just like let it rip?
Yeah, and they come over and ring a bell and.
And I got squelched about her playing with herself. But on defecation, how does that work?
How does that work? Okay.
I think she's going back over to see Kristi.
Might have to go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Please leave a monkey turd over there.
If you could you please defecate on his keyboard?
Just turn my headphones off.
Please,
that would top the show. What, sweetie?
Just a little one.
Just a little baby rabbit.
Have you got food over there, Tom?
Would you like? No, I've got iced tea.
Oh yeah. Well, she.
Hi, how are you, sweetie? You are just the cutest little thing. Don't walk on my.
We do have a banana if we want to bring it in.
My headphones just went off. Oh God.
Bring a banana in. See if she'll eat it.
Oh yeah, she'll eat a banana.
She'll eat a banana. She'll eat the hell out of a banana.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
She's like a monkey on a football.
Last time you were here, Eric, you impressed us with your musical skills. You,
oh, that's right. You are a manualist.
Manualist.
Yes, I am.
Now, for those that don't know what that means, manualism is the art of manipulating one's hands to make. There you go. To make that sound.
That wasn't me yet. I didn't.
There we go.
You must be.
Sorry, excuse me.
You must kick ass at
That
parties.
was my no hands.
Yeah, I know the chicks dig this.
Yeah, I know they do. Yeah, if you're at a party.
Yeah, this is my.
More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Time for the real thing.
Wow. Here we go.
Taking charge.
Sneaky.
Well, lots of new sports in the Olympics. I'm trying to put together a hide and seek team.
Oh, okay.
Good players are hard to find, though. Oh, God.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Comedy, guests, Bob and Tom exclusives. And it's here on the internet. Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
This is Tom. Coming up Friday morning in the Bob and Tom Show, we'll feature our friend, comedian Jeff Oskey, with news we failed to mention.
A new ultra-white paint could reduce the need for air conditioning. What you failed to mention, the paint is so white that it summers in the Hamptons and spends its winters with Tom downhill skiing in Vail.
Friday morning in the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Summer, you could win. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin is here.
Hey.
You got a song ready there, buddy?
Sure, yeah.
Hey, damn right you do. There's Josh Arnold.
Woo.
There's Jeff Oskey.
Yeah.
Ace Cosby is here. And it might be time. I don't...
Time for?
Well, what do you... If you have...
Well, I thought that would have gone away while I was gone.
You don't have to ask.
Our biggest feature. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Josh.
Hi, Ace.
Oh.
How do you fix a broken tuba?
How do you fix a broken tuba?
With a tuba paste.
Look at you laughing like a schoolgirl.
Wow, you have missed us, haven't you? Wow. That's amazing.
Yes, I am.
With a tuba,
She's only on 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
I just told her to
Calm
travel.
down.
Yeah,
that was
that's true.
funny.
Well, I'm jet lagged.
You're jet lagged out the ass.
Yeah.
You're laughing. Oh, man.
I like that.
And the tuba is the one that points up, right? And the one that points out is the sousaphone. Is that correct?
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
I think that's right.
Maybe.
I used to make tubas.
Oh, well, then you should know.
You would think you would know.
I was in finishing. And
Okay. You gave it that shine. Huh?
when you get to my level, they're all tubas to you. is what I was- yeah, and I put them on the...
Paint the bronze on.
I put them on the buffer. And
The brass. What are they, brass?
Yeah.
See your face in there.
Oh, you got to.
yeah.
You got to be able to do
3M them up good.
that. Yeah.
Pat, you got a song today?
Oh, yeah.
I think you do. Is it a love song?
What do you got?
No, I got a travel song.
Traveling.
Yeah.
Christy was traveling with her husband, came back
Yes.
on how long was the flight?
We were 19 hours traveling yesterday.
I drove with my son 18 hours down to Sarasota. Jeff has a trip to Jamaica with his loved one.
That's right.
Oh, tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes he's traveling.
Red Stripes.
Are
yeah.
you driving? Can you drive to Jamaica?
No,
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah.
I
Most
know,
of the way.
no, but seriously,
You
you
can't
can
drive to Jamaica.
No, but you can drive to like Ecuador or something, can't you? I mean,
Through the Panama Canal?
yeah. I mean, if you have to.
Yeah. If they can
take
fit
a
if they can
ferry.
fit a ship through the Panama Canal, they can fit a car.
Well, there's
it
gotta
only
be-
makes sense.
There's got to be like a 2-lane highway next to the Panama Canal.
They
You
got
can
like a bridge, right?
Of course.
zip right down there.
Yeah, they have a bridge that opens up where those.
Yeah. Put your car in a little ferry there.
Or take the ferry.
Yeah. Take the ferry.
Drawbridge, sure.
Drawbridge, thank you.
Get the ferry to take you over. Yeah.
Sorry.
Anywho, here's a song about traveling with a loved one. I tried to make her laugh, tried to make her smile. I only have another 500 miles. We're driving to her parents, and she knows I hate to go. She's all pissed off, and the traffic is slow. We had a little spat, had another fight. She's still yelling from a late last night. She's mad as hell. Here come the tears when we finally get to Pensacola. She'll be counting my beers. I'm stuck in a car with an angry woman on an 8-hour drive.
8-hour drive.
I've been trapped with bees in a bottle, and it's an angry hive. I'm driving a new EV, but it's not a quiet ride. No, I'm stuck in a car with an angry woman on an 8-hour drive. Tried to make her laugh, tried to make her smile. I only have another 400 miles. She's annoyed about something stupid I said. She's talking real loud and her face is all red. She's got a pissed off list, her own top 10. She never forgets, she's mad all over again. She's ripping me a new one, talking some trash. There's spit on the windshield. She's pounding the dash. I'm stuck in a car with an angry woman on an 8-hour drive. 8-hour drive. It's like being pinned by a grizzly bear. There's no chance that you'll survive. I wish a tractor trailer would hit me and I'd crawl out the other side. Oh, I'm stuck in a car with an angry woman on an 8-hour drive. Try to make her laugh, tried to make her smile. I only have another 300 miles.
Very nice.
Woo! I love that song.
Yes.
That is nice, isn't it?
How was your trip to Sarasota with Jimmy?
It was good. He was real good. He's
Was
in
he?
the back seat. He's got his iPad back there. He was great.
Oh, good.
He's a trooper. He's an official badass.
Ah, is he still performing with you?
Yeah, he performed in Orlando. He couldn't in Sarasota because the liquor laws are a little stricter down there for a kid to get up on stage.
Yeah, he was too drunk to get up.
He was faced.
Man, oh man.
You got to let him have a little
He puts
sip
it
on
on.
vacation.
Vacation. Have a pop.
You want some of this
How
cough
old is he
syrup?
now?
Have a couple
He's 13,
pops.
Yeah.
but he's a big 13. He's tall. Yeah.
Have you ever used the term pop for?
Yeah, sure.
Have a couple pops.
pop.
Go on.
No.
Really?
No.
Oh yeah.
Pops.
Pops. I'm going to have a couple of pops this morning. What about you?
Yeah.
I think it makes you feel better if you're drinking pops at 7 a.m.
Oh, you mean not a pop like a soda?
No. Yeah.
Pop.
A little pop. A little pop off of Daddy's beer.
Yeah. Did your dad let you drink beer early on? John?
Yeah, we could have a sip of his he drank Bush while barbecuing.
No kidding.
Yeah. And so, hey, let me have a sip of that. Yeah.
Did you ever
you
like
like
the
it?
taste, or did you not like it from the start?
I did like it. I mean, I was kind of like, who could drink a whole one of these or whatever? But then now that's my drink. That's my beer of choice.
Oh, it's Bush?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Because it tastes like beer is supposed to taste to me.
Oh, water?
No. No. I love it.
What's that, Bush? What's the joke? Coors Light, because it's close to water, right? Like sex in a canoe, right?
What?
Any affiliates with
Yeah.
sponsors?
Coors Light is
No, that's all I drink. I love it.
Coors Light is like sex in a canoe because you're close to water.
You could just say,
Oh, okay. I
banging
see.
close to
Yeah.
water, I guess.
Do you drink Bush or Bush Light?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Big fan.
When you open it up, do you say
Bush.
Bush
beer.
Yeah.
Cold,
What's coming up?
Cold as a mountain stream.
Was that what that was their tagline?
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
That was Hoyt Axton saying Bush.
Was it really?
I think so, yeah. Paid him a bunch of money just to say Bush.
Well, what do we have? Coming up, we have a leg severed by a shark that washed up on the shore. We
Cut
have a
his
guy-
leg off!
Laughed harder. I never laughed harder.
Cut it off! Right off!
Ooh, we have a human finger that was mysteriously found on a driveway. And,
Oh, that's a message. Jiminy. Holy hell.
we have a whale that crashed into a boat. Talk about a message.
My mistake.
That's all me. That's on me.
Excuse me. My fault entirely. We'll be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-
Matt Kirshen is with us in the studio, and Matt is from London, England.
Hello. Hello, governor.
I never knew he spoke like that. I had no idea until I came over here.
You talk funny, don't you?
I've been doing it wrong for over 20 years. Like, hello, how are you? I'm just a friendly chimney sweep. Cool, blimey, Mary Poppins. Let's have a tea party on the ceiling.
That's right.
The real joy of doing this, by the way, is I could do this impression in front of Americans, and half of you cannot tell the difference between my normal accent and the funny one. I know that because I've done that voice in the middle of gigs, and I can just be there going, hello, how are you? And then I don't get this joke at all. I do not see what he's doing. He said some things in an English accent, and then he said some more things in an English accent. How is this comedy? Please explain to me.
Well, we're talking with Matt Kirshen. He is from London in the UK. Did you grow up in the city of London?
I grew up up on the outskirts of London, yeah.
Suburbs, if you will.
Suburbs. Very suburban.
Scotland. Yeah.
No, I love the city's name. Hampshire on the Fortnight or something.
What's the name of the town you were in?
I was in Northwood, which is very unimpressive.
Oh, no.
Does that go?
Watford, then Stanmore.
Is that on the subway or tube line?
It is. It's just on the very edge.
The very fringe.
The very fringe.
Is it near Sherwood?
It is nowhere near Sherwood. I'm sorry.
Could you please live near someplace we can, fantasize?
Have you ever seen
Sherwood for us?
Have you ever seen Daffy Duck as Robin Hood? Isn't that hilarious?
That's the greatest.
Every day. That's just my life back home.
So did you go into one of those all-boys schools where you have to wear a little suit every day? Or?
Oh, yeah, and you have to play rugby. And,
yeah.
Dude, if you let them keep going, they're going to ask if you know Harry Potter. Defend yourself, sir.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
So, summer always makes me think of my mom.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was making breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
She could make waffles using nothing but a pancake and a hiking boot.
Nothing like the Vibram waffle.
Really?
I agree.
Boom! You want waffles? There you go. Boom! There we go. How's it start? Oh, yeah. Sneezing from the pollen. The chain caught my shoestring, hit the center bar on my bicycle, and almost lost my bearings. I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sunburned on the soles of my feet. A lot of sand where the sun don't shine. Sunburned at the beach, in pain the whole darn night. So much skin peeled off my back, you could make a set of Samsonite. I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sand burned on the soles of my feet. A lot of sun where the sand don't shine. Putting on a cold, wet bathing suit. Mosquitoes and bees and tetanus shots in the derriere. Something's crawling in the foot of my sleeping bag, and flaming marshmallows in my hair. Drop and roll. Caught a baseball with my face. Potato salad in the sun. Salmonella steps up to the plate. Listeria gets the run. Oh, I love summer. Good old summertime. I got foot sand on the sole of my burn. A lot of feet where the sand don't shine. I got shine soot on the sole of my fence. Oh, shine something soot. Else.
Yeah. Thank you.
Beautiful. Haywood Banks.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Kristi, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show, and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Kristi Lee at the Silac News Desk. There's
Hi.
Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Jeff Hoskey.
How are you?
I'm very well. I believe we were in a newscast, weren't we?
2 fishermen are safe after a whale crashed onto their boat, capsizing it off the New Hampshire shore.
Did you see this video?
I saw this. It's unbelievable.
The whale is a little bigger than the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The incident occurred Tuesday. The 2 men who were thrown overboard said they had seen the whale earlier and were trying to keep their distance. According to one of the fishermen, Ryland Kenny, he went under, disappeared for a few minutes. The next thing we know, he just popped right up on our transom.
Oh, yeah. That's the way they do.
The occupants were ejected from the vessel as the boat capsized. A Good Samaritan recovered both of the individuals from the water, and unbelievably, no injuries were reported.
That video was crazy.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the story we had a couple weeks ago, these are just like bored male young teenage whales who are messing with everyone now?
In this case,
really?
In this case, they said that he was jumping out to catch fish.
Oh, okay.
Misjudged. Didn't know the boat was there.
There is such a thing as a bored teenage whale?
Yeah, I don't remember us talking about that.
The orcas are the ones that are playful and think they're messing around.
Like gangs?
Yeah.
On the street corner?
Yeah.
Well, that's...
Like sea toughs?
They're toughs.
That sounds dangerous as all get out. Now, let's say you're out in your boat and you're, motoring around, if you will, and you've got a big, nasty blonde by your side and all this stuff, and you see someone go into the water.
Yeah.
And you can go help. Are you going to be a good Samaritan and help them out of the water, or are you going to charge them to get on your boat?
Well...
I didn't even know that was an option.
I think it's a seller's market.
You are leaving money on the table.
Well, indeed, yeah.
$100 a head. You want
They're
to
going to
live
pay
or not?
whatever to survive.
Yeah. That's not the only whale down there. That's all I'm saying. You have 10 seconds. I don't know why not.
You would not do that.
No, I wouldn't charge that. I'd wait till they get on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then hold a gun on them.
Yeah.
And take all their money.
He's the captain
Cash
now.
or splash.
Yeah, it's up to you.
That's right.
Very funny.
Give it up or give it up. Yeah.
The severed leg of a surfer has been retrieved.
Cut it off! Entirely off!
All the way?
All the way off!
After it washed up on a beach after a shark attack off the mid-north coast of New South Wales.
Found it over here.
Oh, we got a leg.
Kai McKenzie, 23, was surfing at North Shore Beach near some port that I can't pronounce Tuesday morning.
That damn McKenzie boy.
When a suspected great white bit him. McKenzie was able to fight it off before catching a wave into shore where onlookers and an off-duty police officer treated him with a makeshift tourniquet to stem the bleeding.
If he lost his leg, it was more than a bite.
Though his leg was severed, Chick, it washed up on shore a short time after the attack.
Yeah, shark didn't even eat it.
No, spit it out.
But I mean, that's the proof, though, that sharks are not attacking to eat you.
No.
The shark thought it was a porpoise or whatever.
Took a bite. Ew, don't like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to make friends. Remember Jabber? You guys remember Jabber John?
Yeah.
That boy that was like
Jabber John. It was curly.
Like one of the, it was the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Right? What?
Yeah.
I would do that. Oh, fake. That's fake.
That's fake.
Fake.
Yeah, that's Photoshop.
Yeah.
Though his leg was severed, it washed up on shore short time after. Mackenzie and the leg were both airlifted to a hospital amid hopes surgeons might be able to reattach the severed limb.
Wouldn't that be something?
It's not been revealed if the surgery was successful. The locals were able to put the leg on ice, so maybe there's a chance.
I think Pat Godwin might have a song for it.
My leg washed up on the shore, right at the tibia. I swear I'm not lying. It was the fibia.
Fibula.
Tibula, ulna. Oh, never mind. That's your arm. Okay.
A case of a mysterious human finger found in a Tacoma driveway earlier this month has been solved, and the digit returned to its rightful owner.
Is this yours?
Hey, I found something.
I've been looking for that.
During the afternoon of July 5th, Tacoma Police Department officers responded to the report of a finger found in a driveway.
This ain't the first time somebody's given me the finger. You know what I mean? I'm a rascal.
You can have what you want, and the finger.
A person who saw the story called the Pierce County Medical Examiner's Office, which had taken custody of the digit to claim the finger. The man identified himself by his surname and admitted to losing multiple digits messing around with some fireworks.
Yeah, I tend to blow my fingers off.
Yeah, it's a good time, though.
Yeah.
Man, oh,
the
man.
kids love it.
I think the first time I'd learned, but no.
His identity was not revealed. He did explain the latent prints on the recovered finger corresponded with information about this certain person who claimed the finger. It showed up in an FBI database. So
light and drop. I got to remember. Light, then drop.
Yeah.
I had that written on my finger, but
I lost the finger.
I blew it
Lost
off.
the finger.
I got
You see why that's
why
a
would you want it back? I mean, it's got to be too late, right?
I don't know. I mean, maybe you could even just put it on for
show
aesthetic reasons, even if you can't bend it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it turn all blue?
Yeah, it could start to rot. Necropsy.
What is the limit to reattach?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I bet it
20 minutes.
Day?
I bet it goes limb by limb.
I think it has to.
It's on ice.
Yeah, if it's on ice. This one was found in a driveway.
I thought you were supposed to put it in milk.
I've heard that too.
I
that
thought
you
they
can
changed
put
it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, that's gross, huh?
I hope I never have to worry about this.
Honey, give him the glass of finger milk.
It's not the first time this has happened. The ideal time to attach an amputated limb depends on the body part involved and how long it's been without a blood supply.
Two more 4th of Julys, I'm going to have to start lighting these with my feet.
Luckily, I've been training for that. This time is called ischemia and is measured in 2 parts, warm ischemia time and cold ischemia time. Warm is the time between the injury and when the body part starts to cool, while cold is the time between cooling and reattachment. Replantation of an amputated part is ideally performed within 4 to 6 hours after the injury. But success has been reported up to 24 hours after the injury.
Wow.
If the amputated part has been cooled.
What are you doing for 24 hours? You're not rushing to the hospital?
Yeah, you're not like getting this free.
Go?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they're busy at this time. Let's wait till they're less
I
busy.
don't want to bother you, but
we'll eat first, huh?
Question, huh? Yeah, I'm really hungry. I can't take my medicine until I get my pills. Can we eat first? During surgery, bone, tendon, ligaments, nerves, and vessels are reattached, and voila.
Man,
that's incredible.
It is.
Unbelievable.
So maybe they could save that surfer's leg.
Maybe.
Wouldn't that be something?
I'll try to find an update for you.
Boy.
A new fleet of drones is patrolling New York City beaches looking for signs of sharks. The drones spotted their first shark only last week, resulting in a closure of most of the beach. The drones, which come equipped with inflatable life rafts that can be dropped on distressed swimmers, have yet to conduct any rescues.
Well, good.
Wow.
But that's great. They can do that.
But aren't there sharks in the water all the time?
Maybe not that close to the swimmers.
Oh, maybe.
And you can see them
plainly.
From
the air.
Because one time when I was parasailing, and it didn't end too well. I cut my leg off.
Whoa! His leg off!
Is what happened. You get up there and you look down on, you can see the sharks just swimming right near the shore.
Some people have a way with a story, don't they?
They really do. They can tell. They don't let the facts get in the way of a good story. I'll tell you
Truth
that.
getting away with a good story.
Oh boy, that's something else.
I have no reason to doubt it.
Really?
She seemed sincere.
Did you cover this while I was gone about the bird wrapped in the tortilla?
No, but it sounds delicious.
That sounds like tonight at Magicians. It's Spanish night.
An Amarillo family called the Wild West Wildlife Rehab Center for help on Saturday after they found what they thought was a baby barn owl lying on the ground.
Oh, no.
They were worried because the little bird felt cold. The quick-thinking mom threw a tortilla on the grill to heat it up, wrapped the bird inside to keep it safe and warm until help arrived.
That is adorable.
And promptly ate it head first.
You know what? Now that I think about it, this looks delicious.
Down the hatch.
Undoubtedly, it was an inventive method to keep the baby warm and surprisingly effective, according to the Wildlife Center.
Really?
Wildlife rescue is always filled with lively and unexpected moments. The bird turned out to be a Mississippi kite hatchling, not a baby barn owl.
A what?
Kite. A Mississippi
Those are
kite.
a type of bird.
Oh,
they have the
kite?
strings attached to them.
They got wrapped around your leg. Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's an ugly little thing.
I can't make heads or tails of that.
I don't even know what that
That's a
is.
It's a
tortilla.
very large tortilla and the white
little
bird.
baby bird and the white.
Bone fragment.
Is that the beehole?
I
What is
swear.
that?
I swear
What
to
the hell
God,
is that?
I would eat it.
No, you wouldn't.
Wait a minute, where's the head? Point to it.
See the
It's
beak?
right there. That's
There's
the-
the
yeah.
beak.
No.
There's the
Do you see what
head.
website it's on?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Okay,
delish.
I see
Yeah.
it now. Good Lord.
They're a
It does look
graceful bird
it
of
does
prey
look
that eat
delicious. Get some ranch and go to town.
large flying insects.
Napa cabbage.
Give it a little crunch.
sour cream. And
At last check, the bird is doing quite well,
Sour
thanks
cream
to that
and Cognac.
fast-thinking mama.
Well, that's very sweet.
Isn't that sweet?
Saved that
Good for
birdie.
her.
Yeah.
She can.
Isn't it amazing that how quickly a tortilla can turn? It's a whole new. If you have scrambled eggs, you put them in a tortilla. That is a whole.
That's a meal.
It feels like a crazy change. It's the most simple.
Amazing meal. And then
I
you save
love
a
it.
bird with them. Have you seen the internet trend of the tortilla slap?
No, but I love it.
You
slap somebody with a hot tortilla.
First of all, you put water in your mouth,
Yes.
and you stand across from somebody,
Me and Craig Warren did that.
and you that's right.
That's right.
And you slap them with the
Yeah.
tortilla. And
Yes.
if they lose water, they lose and whatever. But yeah,
Slapped the crap out of me.
Yeah, he nailed
right?
it.
He's strong.
and the fun
Yeah.
part is you have to. Sometimes they get a third person to join in, and you surprise the third person slapping him because you think the two people standing apart from you are going to slap. You slap it. Oh yeah, it's
You prank the prankster.
You prank it up. Is what you do. And where would that take place? That's right, in your secure home with your Simply Safe do-it-yourself home security system. If you're thinking that burglars and ne'er-do-wells are going to break into your home under the cover of night dressed like a cat burglar, you couldn't be more wrong. According to the FBI, most break-ins happen during broad daylight and spike during summer when more homes sit unattended and the days are longer. That's right. That's why I recommend Simply Safe Home Security, the only security company I trust to protect my home. You get peace of mind whether I'm home or away. I check in with my house with my high-def inside and outdoor outside cameras. Fast Protect monitoring from Simply Safe. Agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders and stop them in their tracks. No long-term contracts, so you can cancel anytime. Pricing is transparent and affordable at less than $1 a day and no hidden fees. It's easy to install and activate your Simply Safe system in less than an hour. Or you could choose to have a pro do it for you. Protect your home this summer, 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. And remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe. We'll be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, if you miss any part of today's show, got good news for you. You can tune in later.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Okay. I actually wrote a song for you guys.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I did. You guys did a story last week, and I was listening to it on the plane ride on the way out. I'm a VIP member. Just want you to know that, because I'm in L.A. And so I was listening to the show, and you guys did a story that just knocked me out, and where most people see tragedy, of course, I hear a song. And so I thought it would be nice for my debut here on the Bob and Tom Show. Do a little tribute to you guys here.
Okay.
My wife was feeling frisky. We'd been drinking whiskey. That's when she said the magic words, "Baby, what you want?" So I grabbed a roll of duct tape and a toy out of her nightstand, and I hooked it to the end of my reciprocating saw. Right next to her dresser, I cranked up the air compressor, standing in my birthday suit with my safety goggles on. I can't describe the beauty or how fast it shook her booty with an attachment you won't find in the Sawzall catalog. When the firemen arrived, they just couldn't believe their eyes. She cursed my name and shot me a look so fierce. I said, "Honey, on the bright side, you always wanted your lip pierced." They applied the pressure and they tried to stop the blood while I explained to the cops about our reciprocated love. Someday we'll look back and laugh. Damn near cut my wife in half. I am no magician, David Copperfield, I ain't. But she is my sweet baby. She is one tough lady. Not every girl could handle 40 stitches in her taint. The doctors say that she'll be fine. She'll be back up on all fours in no time. I feel so bad that she could have been killed. I should have stuck to basics, my trusty craftsman drill. I get down on my knees and thank heaven up above. She will live to tell our grandkids about our reciprocated love.
Wow. Brian Hayner.
All right.
That's Brian Hayner.
Well, I watch, I'm home during the day a lot, and I have a little ritual called watching 8 hours of Law and Order in a row on cable. Because you can. Yeah. Law and Order, yes. Law and Order, yes. Law and Order, yes. Charmed, crap, it's over. But I love Law and Order because it's ripped from today's headlines. You know? You take some news story that's going on, then they change the names up a little bit, then they make that the plot for the episode. The thing about Law and Order is, though, every episode has to involve a murder. And even if there's not a murder in the news story they're talking about, they just go ahead and add a murder into what happened.
Okay.
And, you know, which has got to piss off the people in the news story, because you know they're watching. Fred Thompson and Sam Waterston are hashing out the case. Now, Jack, I'm afraid you're going to have a political firestorm on your hands if you insist on prosecuting this as a first-degree murder trial. Politics is your area, not mine, Arthur. It's my job to convince a jury that the governor of New York was caught with a high-priced call girl and then murdered her. You know, Elliot Spitzer is sitting home saying, whoa, 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 I didn't murder her, all right? Everyone knows you're talking about me here. You're not fooling anyone with this Nelliot Bitzer character.
Yeah.
He should sue Law and Order, which would be an episode of CSI New York. I don't know how realistic it works.
Cosby. Pat Godwin?
Hello.
There he is. Kristi Lee over there.
Hello.
At the Silac News Desk. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk.
Man, those are good.
Oh, like a shower in the middle of the day. It's just good science. Wet cleans better than dry.
That's right.
Of course.
Dude Wipes. It looks to me like Jeff Oskey is ready with a presentation.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah. I know it's normally on Friday, but I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to force you all to sit through this today.
Yeah, baby.
I'm Jeff Oskey. We give you a lot of the news each week. We don't give you all the news, so I'm here to give you the news that we failed to mention. Now hit it.
It's time for News Oskey. And Jeff, you failed to mention. Here's Jeff. News. Pew, 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 pew.
Super spicy chips eaten during recess in Japan landed 20 middle school students in the hospital.
Oh, my goodness.
My God, that's right.
What you failed to mention, they're in the hospital where they're about to learn a pretty painful, burning autonomy lesson. Anatomy would probably work better there.
It would.
We can go right back and when we put this out as a broadcast, we'll cut that right out.
Yeah, luckily I do all the editing, so that won't even be in it.
That's right.
Why don't you just start over?
Yeah. You know what, Josh?
Time now for news we failed to mention.
I'm Cash Daly. We're here with Jeff Oskey. Failed to mention News Desk.
Here comes Jeff. Pew, 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 pew.
Super spicy chips eaten during recess in Japan landed 20 middle school students in the hospital. What you failed to mention, where they're about to learn a painfully burning lesson that what goes in must come out.
Oh. All right.
So
it was worth it.
You just cut anatomy right out of there, huh?
Yeah, I didn't even need that word in there. A man is making soap.
Here's a guy.
Have you heard
What
this?
did the guy do, Jeff?
He's making soap out of his own body fat, Kristi. Yeah.
That
What you
was
failed
me,
to
but
mention,
go ahead.
the man has a real zest for life.
How does he get the fat?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because I heard the 1,000-pound sisters over on TLC, they are hearing nothing but dollar signs. Bringing it in. Oh, this was
turn us into soap. That's the best soap out there is made out of human body fat.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Get out of here.
This was a story we loved last week. An Apple Watch saved a surfer in shark-infested waters who had been washed out to sea.
Tom was mystified by this.
Oh, and Josh was a huge fan. What you failed to mention, that's actually where the old adage, an Apple Watch a day keeps the sharks at bay, came from.
I've always wondered
that. That's where that...
Okay, I don't. How did the Apple Watch save this guy's life?
All he did was he was lost at sea.
All the Apple Watch did was be an Apple Watch.
He hit emergency,
The
I need
SOS
help
thing,
button, and they saved him. So all the story was just man's Apple Watch works.
Yeah. And I'm almost certain that if he hadn't hit anything on the watch, they would have said, did he wear an Apple Watch? And they would go ahead and look for it, and they would find him.
And Tom would not stop revisiting that story.
Why?
He
Absolutely
couldn't
amazed.
believe the miracle that is
Apple Watch and how they located this.
So
gentleman.
now is he wearing his Apple Watch again? Because
that's the biggest hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't like it bossing me around.
Right.
Knowing my heartbeat and everything.
I don't need to know that.
I don't want to know that.
You know, Monday morning, we can stop him from coming back into the building, can't we?
Well,
anyway, sorry, Jim.
Lock it up.
A truck full of steak sauce overturned on the freeway after being someone ran the driver off the road. Well, you failed to mention 10-1, he was ran off the road by some pretentious chef.
Yeah, steak sauce.
No,
I'd cook it perfectly.
Yeah, you don't need steak sauce in my
season my
steakhouse.
meat.
Dog food.
I should have saved this one for Tom, but sharks, as you mentioned, tested positive for cocaine. Well, you failed to mention the Jets tested positive for only marijuana.
Oh,
Yeah, the Jets.
the West Side Story deal.
Okay, let's try that again with a different punchline.
Okay.
Time now for Jeff Oskey with a different punchline in news.
Sharks have tested
failed to mention. Here's Jeff.
Sharks have tested positive for cocaine. What you failed to mention, that's why they're always hanging out with blowfish.
All right.
Slang for cocaine.
A little blowzine.
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, I'm so glad I shoved this forward to Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the day of the week. That's the problem. He's all would have killed tomorrow.
Yeah. I would have really saved it.
All right. We learned that toy manufacturers are aiming their sights at adults instead of children. They're making more toys for adults. What you failed to mention, I thought the Play-Doh dildo press was taking a little far.
Yeah, those are clearly for adults.
God
help me. I love the term Play-Doh dildo press.
I'll take 1 out of 7.
Yeah, love it.
We learned that marijuana leads to more frequent and satisfying sex.
Oh.
What you failed to mention, or it leads to the two of you passed out on the couch with a half-eaten bowl of popcorn on your lap while Great Castles of Europe plays on the TV in the background. If you're at my house.
Is that a show, Great Castles of Europe?
Yeah.
I need to check that out.
I fall asleep to it every night.
I think I'd like it.
It's very...
relaxing?
Yes.
I have seen that, actually.
Have you ever watched a show called The Repair Shop?
Oh, yeah.
It's really
I want a leather... I want that guy's leather tanning...
he has like an apron.
bib or what?
Leather apron.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Kristi, I don't know if you heard while you were out of town, Bob Newhart passed away.
I did hear that.
Wait, you failed to mention, I don't know if you guys saw the funeral the other day. 3 of his pallbearers were Larry and his brother Daryl and his other brother Daryl.
Sure.
And finally, thank God, like a Chilean miner finally seeing the light. We learned that vacation sex is the best sex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, of course it is. You don't have to worry about ruining your drapes when you wipe it on them.
Oh, no.
I'm Jeff Oskey. This is the news that I failed to mention.
That was Jeff Oskey.
Thank you, Jeff. News he fails to mention. What is that joke where she goes crazy when I wipe it on the drapes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
What, do you do something in the bedroom that drives your wife crazy? That kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. And you go, yeah, she goes crazy when I wipe
you guys are disgusting. Speaking of disgusting.
Yeah.
Shock doctors had to perform surgery on a farmer in India after discovering an 18-inch long vegetable stuck in his backside.
Oh, boy.
Wait a minute.
A 60-year-old patient from some district in India called an ambulance to his farm Sunday after suffering severe stomach pain. Once at the hospital, doctors were astonished when an X-ray revealed the cause of the man's discomfort, a giant bottle gourd, or lauki, as they're called locally.
Mr. Patel, that stomach ache you have might have something to do with the rutabaga shoved up your ass.
Yeah.
It had been rammed through his rectum and become stuck in his anal cavity.
Oh.
Yeah, surgeons...
You can get cavities in your anus?
Performed
if you don't brush back there.
Well, brushing's important, but you have to floss. You got to floss.
Doctors had to perform a marathon 2.5-hour operation to remove the foreign object. Pat, would you like to take a look at that?
That is huge.
18 inches.
Are you talking about the vegetable or the hole that left?
Well, it did rupture a membrane.
My gosh, it looks like a cucumber type shape. And
a bottle gourd?
Yeah,
I've never heard of something
It's
like
really meant for the anus, it looks like.
I don't think it's meant.
That's the only reason it is.
Yikes.
You can't eat it. It's poisonous.
Right. I just want to know when he went at, how they always, I slipped while gardening.
Yeah.
Like, what his excuse for
He admitted he did it.
Oh.
He said he rammed it in his butt. There you go.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
Yeah, it does look like a kind of like a cucumber.
Now, which one of those three guys rammed it in his butt?
That's the surgeon. Stop.
That's where the circle is.
Boy.
The face is covered, see?
All three of those doctors are Indian. It's like being at a hospital here.
They're very good at what they do.
Well, of course, yeah. I'm just saying. That could be. They could be in Wichita for all we know.
Look at those bottle
AT&T
gourds.
call centers.
Man, oh man. I am Steve. Can I help you? Okay.
Where do we go from here? Comic-Con International, the comic book and pop culture extravaganza.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is where the deals are made. Isn't that right, Josh?
Oh, this is all the wheeling and dealing.
Yeah. People know this from way back. Yeah.
It's kicking off in San Diego, the convention, which draws over 130,000 fans annually.
Nerds.
Open for a preview night Wednesday and runs through Sunday. Actors, filmmakers, comic book authors, and illustrators and all the others will make their way to the convention center, which Chick mentioned earlier off the air. It's
open air. It's absolutely open air on all sides.
It has a roof.
It does have a roof, but it looks like a giant tent, man. It's, I
don't know about that.
Right now, it's sunny and 72 degrees in San Diego.
That's actually
you would
what
want it to be open air, wouldn't you? Like, that's got to feel great. The breeze goes through there.
Right off the ocean there.
Is it really?
Right off the Atlantic Ocean.
I mean, I know San Diego
Atlantic Ocean,
that's right off.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
It's got to be some Atlantic, right? There's a little bit of Atlantic in the Pacific.
Well,
absolutely.
Some of the Gulf.
Together,
some Atlantic water gets up in there.
And gets in the Gulf.
Fans can expect the weekend to be centered around Marvel, given this week's release of the highly anticipated Deadpool and Wolverine movie.
Did you say Marvel?
Marvel. I didn't say Marvel. I said Marvel.
Marvel. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen with your ears.
I thought I heard marble.
How do you feel about You Rook Marvelous or whatever the hell Billy Crystal used to
I never was on board.
Did you like that?
What was that?
Like Fernando's Hideaway, he called it or something?
I love all those guys individually, except for Christopher Guest. He always seemed like a sour man to me. But
is he the one married to Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yes.
Oh.
But the Billy Crystal, Martin Short,
Harry
Shearer year,
there was something off about it.
There was certainly something off about it, yes.
Some funny stuff did come out of it, but
certainly.
It is,
I don't think Lorne Michaels was around that year. Am I right?
What?
A few of those years he was not. It was Dick Ebersol.
Where was he?
Left. Yeah, he was gone.
He was running a banana stand in Toronto.
That's where the money is.
That's
in
where
Toronto.
the money is.
Bananas in Toronto.
It's the banana stand.
Yeah.
They're considered a delicacy in Canada.
Deadpool and Wolverine is in theaters today. Taylor Swift fans who missed her world tour or those who can't get enough of her can catch her at a museum this summer. Sort of. A celebration of her double run of sold-out shows in London on her Eras tour has items now in the Victoria and Albert Museum in London.
You know, we should really get her here in studio.
Costumes, guitars, and other memorabilia.
Would you guys like to interview Taylor Swift?
Sure.
Can you imagine?
Christopher, will you give her a call? Thank you.
Can you imagine Tom interviewing Taylor Swift?
It's a lovely scarf. Your teeth are very white.
I didn't realize you're so tall.
Shut up.
What was the name of your first band, Taylor?
Yeah.
I remember when you used to wear bib overalls. And
Kristi and Pat, you guys missed this last week. Willie and I may have been the only ones who noticed this, but we were talking, I forget who we were talking to on the phone, and Tom asked them a question, and the person answered it, and Tom goes, all right, yeah, well, that was a very interesting question. He said that? His own question.
His own question.
He congratulated on himself. Well, that was a very interesting question.
Not that was a very interesting answer.
No. He was very pleased with the question he asked.
Do you remember what the question was?
I don't, but Willie and I looked at each other and burst into laughter.
I have to know. I must know what it was.
Sometimes he makes statements. Your teeth are huge.
Yeah, that's what he would. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just sitting here thinking your teeth are huge. Look at those.
Costumes, guitars, and other memorabilia from the Pop Stars archive have been curated into a songbook trail that opens Saturday and runs through September 8th if you're going to London.
Oh, the old songbook trail.
That sounds dirty, doesn't it?
Honey trail?
Yeah. It sounds like what Bernie Taupin has for... Hey, Elton, you want to visit the old...
Well, evidently, Elton tried, but Bernie said no thank you.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that's the story, I'm sure.
And if you watched The West Wing, CJ's goldfish bowl had a different object in it every week that gave a clue about the show's theme.
What?
Some of those objects
I don't remember that. I remember the goldfish.
Exhibit.
I remember the goldfish bowl. This is bull crap.
The West Wing at the Paley Center for Media in New York will mark the show's 25th anniversary. It includes costumes from all the principal cast members, several scripts. Fans can take photos in the press briefing room. The exhibit will run through September 8th.
I wonder if that's had a resurgence on streaming.
I haven't watched The West Wing.
They wore suits.
Yeah, they did, right?
Yeah.
I watched Boston Legal. Oh, there's not a lot of great television to watch.
Boston Legal's a great show.
A fantastic show.
I had never seen Boston
it's
Legal.
brilliant.
Yeah,
that was one of the shows that we were available.
Was it dubbed?
No, it was the English version, but it was about the only thing on that we could watch. And I had no idea.
So
James Spader's in that.
Yeah, he and Shatner at the end, on the balcony every time.
Yeah.
That's a great show.
I'm going to watch all of it now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't care for Shatner.
Really?
Then you know what?
He's good in this, though.
He is good.
Don't watch this.
Yeah, I don't care for him or his ways.
It's good.
Yeah, I don't care for it.
And Judd Apatow is doing the Dream of a Lifetime project, he says. It's a 2-part documentary.
It's a 6-hour movie that he doesn't have to make any cuts with instead of the 2.5-hour he specializes in?
2-part documentary about Mel Brooks.
Oh, okay.
It's currently in production, will air on HBO. An air date has not been given.
Okay.
There you go.
So it'll be a surprise when it comes on.
Surprise.
Yeah, that's right.
The Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Comparison is no good. It's not healthy. Don't compare yourself to other people. Find out what it is that you want to focus on so that you can start living your best life. Don't worry about what others have going on. This life is about you, and you should be able to enjoy it to your fullest. BetterHelp is here to make sure that happens. Reaching out for help when you see a therapist, that is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. Of course, we all know that. Therapy can help you discover the best version of yourself. You can learn positive coping skills and ways to set healthy boundaries. I've been talking with a therapist for a couple years, and I wasn't certain that I needed to, but I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll give this a shot. And I am so glad I did. Even if you think, well, you know, things are pretty bad, or things aren't bad. I've got it pretty good. You'd be amazed at what you can actually learn about yourself and make your life better by talking to somebody who knows what they're talking about. That's why BetterHelp will get you matched up with a licensed therapist. You just fill out a brief questionnaire, and they'll get you hooked up. You can switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Give BetterHelp a try. It's all done online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. You don't even have to leave your house. Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today to get 10% off your first month. You've got nothing to lose here. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BT Show. And I say you have nothing to lose, but really there are a lot of things to lose. That anxiety, that worry, that lack of pure joy in your life. You could lose all of that and really become the person you want to be. BetterHelp.com/BT Show.
Thank you, Josh.
You're very welcome.
Right back with Today in History. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Chick McGee. Chick said earlier he's never touched a cow before, but the rumors about the girls he's dated are not quite coinciding. And ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause for Belle and her people. Oh yeah, feel it. She's fine. She's fine. She's Come on, keep going, Chick. The cow's leaning over towards you. It must be. When was the last time you had your head completely into the hooks section of a jersey? She falls over. Stay with her. Stay with her. Hold her back. Well, he's a nice guy. Don't make him chase you. I wonder, Tom, did he lose a bet or something? 5 seconds. Come on, Chick. And time. It's over, Chick. You're all right. The official measure. Now we're up against a quarter already.
Smiley's ahead.
Oh, wait a second.
Yes, you did.
Well, we have a set. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mr. Chick McGee. What a trooper, Chick. And you know the Bob and Tom are not going to let you live this time. Neither is Kristi. You got a half, he got a quarter pounder. How do you like that, Rich? You know, like his milk, you make garbage pies.
Oh my God, the humanity!
Oh, there are kids here. They should have seen this. We have the turd man here. It's under control. The turd man is
all right.
Okay.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? You don't want to do that. Become a Bob
and Tom Show. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Eastern. Worldwide on bobandtom.com.
I got thrown out of J.C. Penney the other day.
Really?
Yeah, fondling up the mannequins. Believe that? And that ain't my fault. Have you seen the mannequins in there?
Uh-huh.
And they taunt you, too. They got the little short skirt on, arm up, kind of waving you over. You know what I mean? Shoot. I tell you what, if you ask me, the little whore was asking for it.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Hey gang, Larry King here.
Tomorrow on the Bob and Tom Show, we'll review game night at the King Mansion over the weekend. You know, the usual gang. Rickles, Judge Brown, Charo, some cooks from the deli doing our nude ping pong tournament, pin the tail on Rosie O'Donnell, and the strip marshmallow relay, no hands please. Tomorrow morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Eastern. Worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody?
Done.
Done and done.
Back for one morning and she's already out.
Yeah.
I'm just tired. I'm fine.
Did anybody see the pictures they put up of Jess the first day she was filling in?
I did.
And then the last day.
Is there, like, you can see a difference?
It looks like
It's like a president in office.
Yes.
like overnight.
I would have been surprised. I would not have been surprised had she had gray hair. To be honest.
Well, she's got a lot of gray hair.
Hey.
Time now for Today in History.
People don't know this, but Jess Hooker is 71 years old.
Oh,
yeah, a lot of people don't.
Absolutely.
She looks fantastic.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Every day of it. She hides great makeup.
I think she used to joke about that. She would tell people she was a lot older. Wow, you look great. Yeah, I know. Am I wrong about that, Chick?
No, you're
I
not.
think she
That's
did
absolutely
that. Yeah, it was
correct.
funny.
Yeah. This day in 1978. Anybody want to take a guess?
I graduated. No, I was.
That was the year I was
going
born.
to college.
That was 2 years after I graduated from high school.
I was getting ready to go to IU. Go
Or
on.
as we called it, high school. I started late.
July of 78.
That was the year I shot out of my daddy's nuts. Right into my mother's guts. Oh. I wrote a song about it.
That sounds like
it's called From Nuts to Guts.
Nuts to Guts.
No one likes it.
I do. I kind of get misty.
It's
mostly
better than
band.
nuts to butts.
I wouldn't be here. Wouldn't be here.
Was there a song called Misty? I get misty. Just
Play
hold
Misty
me.
for me is what she's saying.
No, just hold me your hand. Oh, is it Misty? That's what she wants to hear?
Yes. Misty. Play Misty,
for me.
What about Mandy?
Look at me. Is there a song called Mayonnaise?
Mandy.
Oh, okay. Because there is. It's
a
Smashing
song.
Pumpkins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great song.
It's one of my, I think it is my favorite Smashing Pumpkins
I
song.
think I might be right there with you. Have you heard Mayonnaise?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe.
it's so good. So
Like Smashing
good.
Pumpkins?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's on.
No, Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, Smashing Pumpkins.
Jesus. I got to tell you, people.
What happened on this date in
From my dad.
1978?
I want to explore. Pat, will you help me write from my daddy's nuts to my mama's
I
nuts?
like it. That's a hell of a start.
You start out Johnny Cash.
It's just banjo and chimes.
Well, there was a little boy
Wearing that shirt that said
that's
zero.
right. Yeah. Jack London sails for the Klondike Gold Rush on this day in 1897.
What would you do to sail to the Klondike?
What would you do?
Little Klondike bar.
Oh, a Klondike bar. That's what you were getting
He
at.
sailed to the gold.
He'll learn.
There's a joke that I probably shouldn't explore.
Is the Klondike in Alaska? Is that where
Yes.
the Klondike was?
Right?
I think so,
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
Because 1849 was San Francisco. The 49.
here's the punchline. I'm not going to do it.
Come on.
There was evidently an outlaw back in 1878 named Black Bart. And he would strike every night.
I didn't know Black Bart was a real outlaw.
Striked on this date in 1878. That's what it says.
He was always, wasn't Black Bart the name of the in Sesame Street in the saloon? There was Black Bart.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, a bad Muppet, and then there was a good, like Kermit or somebody was the good Muppet. I loved it.
Kermit was the green Muppet, right?
Yeah.
Green.
He was Green Gary.
it wasn't easy being green for him.
Right.
Yeah.
On this day,
he landed Miss Piggy.
I told you we were done. Nobody listened.
Pat, I want you to be honest here. Answer this honestly. Would you have sex with Miss Piggy?
Well,
first of all,
where I am in the breakup.
Well, first of all,
Be
think
a
about
grown
this.
up and answer this question.
What's green? What's green and smells like pork?
No,
Kermit's.
Kermit's finger.
Yeah, that's right. What, Ace?
Pat gave up meat, so.
Oh, yeah, you're a vegan. I don't think
that was the joke.
I don't think you can sleep with Miss Piggy.
In 1941, Henry Ford wrote a fan letter to Mahatma Gandhi.
If Miss Piggy goes down on
Ask
you.
me the question again. Ace helped me out on this one.
If
Go
Miss
ahead.
Piggy goes down on you, is it an HJ or a BJ?
God.
Because it's, the hand in there.
Oh, I thought it was a ham job.
Me too. I thought you were saying ham.
I thought you were doing
Give him
something.
a ham job.
No, you see, I'm asking real questions here, and you guys are making jokes.
I was trying to go over for pork or something, and I didn't.
I wish you guys would just.
So would you sleep with Miss Piggy, Pat?
I don't eat pork.
Well, you don't have to do that.
You know what?
That's how you get the fire started.
We'll never
Smell it, lick it, poke it.
Not ever.
Smell it, lick it, poke it.
Smell it, lick it, poke it. Are we allowed to say that?
What?
I thought you had to blow it to get the fire going.
Oh my God.
See, if you had just stuck with the real issues of whether or not you'd sleep with Miss Piggy.
If we just kept listening to Smashing Pumpkins, we wouldn't have this problem right now.
I want to know if you would smash Piggy.
Maybe we could come back with Smash. Probably not. That's all.
And tomorrow we will all admit we will disclose which Muppet we most want to have sex with.
That's right. And thankfully, Jeff Oskey will not be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
For the love
I'm kidding. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the